Aliu? 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 Ali? Aliu? Oh my gosh, why are there so many subs and memberships happening while I'm not even on screen? What's happening? Can I get an Aliu? Yippee! Yippee! Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. My name's Roy. I'll be your bunny host for today. I specialize in voice acting and I do a bunch of collaborative chaos with my friends, but more importantly, welcome to the stream. I was finally able to announce my debut date. Yippee! Yip! Yip! Yippee! Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. So gay. Whoa, that's crazy. Imagine wishing a man happy. Mods! Destabilize our atoms. Guys, I see how we got a bunch of subs. Let me real quick thank everybody. SM Kennedy, Sachkins, Swamp Miyagi, Narina, thank you for the subs. I appreciate you guys. And Aoya, arigato ne, arigato gozaimashita. Thank you for the membership. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing fantastic. If you guys have not already checked it out, I announced my debut, which is really exciting. I'm so freaking excited. I'm gonna pull it up on the side just so I have it, just so we can be ready to watch it. I'm gonna have it ready. Hey, Swamiyagi, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs and for starting a hype train. Thank you. Oh my gosh, the guys, I really appreciate the support. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yippee! Thank you. A countdown to debut. Yes! I finally announced it. We're gonna watch the debut. Let's watch the debut trailer now. Do you guys want to watch it now? Do you guys want to watch it now? And then we can just chat about it. Do you guys want to watch it? Do you guys want to watch it? Do you guys want to watch it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Shkapow! And then bam, look at that. I had it ready. Because I'm a gosh dang professional. Okay. Pause my La Musica. All right, there we go. Guys, something is brewing. Bow, down, down. You didn't see the last part. So in case you guys did not see the announcement, new model debut. New model debut is coming. Roy Chiato 4.0 model debut. 9 p.m. CST, so same time we started tonight. In less than 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks yesterday. Less than 2 weeks. We actually are going to be on. This is something I'm still shocked about. We're going to be on Twitch front page. And of course, we're going to be streaming here on YouTube as well. How crazy is that? How insane. How ridiculous. And das plus. Yeah, I'm pretty freaking excited. We're gonna milk that front page for all it's worth. I mean, I think we can get a yippee. I think we can get a yippee for that. Absolutely, absolutely. So needless to say, I'm very, very excited. There's obviously like a lot to talk about. You can see, you know, the silhouette of the model. Things are looking very very beefy, very exciting. You know, I'm very excited to see where this is gonna go. We've got, I like this effect here with like the five coming out. You know, I like shadow cloned it. And then, you know, you can see the shoes, you know, yippee. A little bit more of a close-up of the silhouette. You can see some leg action. You can see some winking. You can see a little bit more a random shot. Whoa, what's happening here? Whoa! Hey, thank you for the 100 bits, SM Kennedy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yippee! A little bit more side action. Whoa, what's happening here? Don't worry about that one. And then there's, don't worry about that one either. Oh my gosh. Just got dinner, taking yourself out, Roy? I have no idea what you're talking about. I would never. But yeah, so as you can see, that is the wow. That is the game plan. That is the game plan. Less than 2 weeks to go. Less than 2 weeks to go. I just realized that silhouette. Yeah, silhouette's completely different. Yeah, completely different silhouette. Completely new model. Completely new aesthetic. Completely new everything. So I'm very, very excited for that. I'm very, very excited to be going on a new journey, a new adventure, and to finally be going into my twunk era. New underwear, true. Yeah. Meat and spicy ramen with Power Rangers. We'll be getting to that in a minute. Don't worry. We will be watching Power Rangers tonight. In case you guys didn't know, we're going to talk about the model debut for a little bit before we dive into Power Rangers. But we are reacting to another WatchMojo's top 30 Power Rangers video. This time is the top 30 darkest moments in Power Rangers history. It's going to be fun. Yeah. It's going to be great. So, if Captain Mitchell making a literal deal with the devil is not in the list, we riot. I agree. I can't wait. Me too, Alia. Me too. I'm so excited. It is going to be so freaking amazing. Crashing out on Valentine's Day. That's what I do, you know? I figured what better way to share and express my love with you all than by crashing out. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm so excited to see the new model too. Yeah, I'm really excited. 4.0, where's the first? I just discovered your page last year. I don't think I have a shortcut for it, but I've been streaming since 2017 and VTubing since 2021. So I used to use the name Roy Zoga, if that makes a difference, you know. Hopefully it doesn't take an hour to get to the reaction. No, it'll probably be like 30, 45 minutes, I think. Something like that, you know. We gotta, listen. We gotta give some time, you know. We gotta give some time. I want to talk about all the cool stuff that's going on. I want to talk about all the cool stuff that's going on because this is the first time I'm streaming since I announced my debut. You're long? Pfft. You're just saying that because you like my new tongue, Alia. Question, Roy. What's your favorite and least favorite Ranger outfit? Can I come back to that? I like the Jungle Fury outfits, specifically with Jungle Master mode. I think those are some of the best. Some of the worst, though. Ooh. I'm about to have to think on that one. I'll get back to you. Watching this on my laptop so I can walk around and work out. Oh, there you go. Get that nice workout in. Listen, I know I'm getting my workouts in. My back is killing me. Not like in an, oh my God, I worked out wrong, but in an, oh my God, I worked it. I adjusted how I was doing squats and I added weight to it with a barbell, and it's like obviously my legs are sore, but like I feel the difference in like how I had to work my body. So like I felt it more everywhere else as well, if that makes sense. Congrats on getting smashed by the god of the hunt. Oh, did Artemis just smash on me? Listen, Artemis just has to ask. Reprise! Thank you so much for the 78 million months. And Fricks, in case I missed yours, thank you. I can't remember if I said it or not. I may have been mid-sentence and then forgot to go back to it. But yeah. But yeah, guys, super excited that the model debut has now been announced. Like I said, it is going to be not next Thursday, but the following Thursday. So 2 weeks yesterday. It'll be February 27th, 9 p.m. CST, 7 p.m. PST, which is 12 p.m. JST. Yeah, 12 p.m. JST on the 28th. So excited to see how the new model will look. I'm really excited to show you guys too. It's gonna be so freaking cool. So now I believe we do have to talk about something. We do have to talk a little bit about a little bit of an elephant in the room. We do have to talk about a little bit of an elephant in the room. There's some things to discuss. Many of you, while I'm sure many of you are very excited for this new model, it also means that this model, Femboy Roy or Twink Roy, is finally coming to an end. That last stream is going to be next Friday, February 21st, same time, same place. So if you guys want to join me next Friday in celebrating and sending off Femboy Roy, it is time for Twink Death. Yes, Twink Death is real! Twink Roy will live on in our hearts. No, he's dead! Twink Death! Yeah, same bunny time, same bunny place. The season finale. Yeah, until the new season starts, you know. So the idea is that I'm gonna take so after next Friday, I'm gonna take roughly just under a week off from streaming. That way I will have time to prepare, to set up debut, to make sure all the things that I want to show off for the debut are ready to go, things like that. So I just want to make sure I give myself enough time. So it won't be a full week off from streaming, but it will be close to it. It'll be like 6 days or something like that. I will still be posting Stop it! I'm trying to talk here! Oh God, what'd you say?
Proud of everything
thanks.
Accomplished. Can't wait for 4.0.
Yippee!
Things will only get better and better from here on out.
Gosh, I hope so. Gosh, I frickin' hope so. Guys, who's excited for Roy 4.0? Who's excited for Roy 4.0? Yippee. Me, let's go, me, blah, 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 me, Slay King, thanks. I am, let's go. I do love it. Cool emoji, I do love cool emojis. They're pretty great, you know. Not gonna lie, I've grown fond of this forum, but change is necessary. It do be. We do have to change, to adapt, to grow, and to go even further beyond, you know. So you're getting more buff? Yeah. Look at the ref sheet. That's why I keep making the joke about Twink Death, because like, as you can see, I'm not exactly the most muscular person in the world right now. I'm not exactly the most muscular person in the world now. You know, I'm pretty not muscular. So we're getting muscles, we're getting some height. We're getting muscles. Yeah. Damn, this dude has titties. No, I have personality. Thank you very much. I have personality. Gosh. You kiss your buns with that mouth? That's crazy. Imagine. But yeah, and some abs. True. True. Very excited for that. And as Aoya has said, I do have a new tongue piercing as well, which you can see here, right there in the middle. Very important piece. Don't forget the pecs and the tongue piercing. It's gonna be a glorious combination. So I love wearing sunglasses. No one can tell what I'm looking at. True. Tastes like macchiato. You'll have to get a taste and find out. But that costs extra. Yeah. Yes, tongue. See, I knew it. I knew Aoya would be excited about the tongue. I'm actually really excited for the new tongue physics too. But yes, as I was saying, next Friday, so 1 week today will be the last stream I have with this model. I am going to do a couple streams next week, kind of just to celebrate and everything like that, you know? No way we're getting tongue physics. I mean, we already kind of have it because I can just go, blah, you know? This is going to be similar to that. I got 3 eyes, one on each pec and the other checking out everything else. True. True and real. True and real. Curious knows what they want. Aoya knows what they want. It's going to be fantastic. But yes, Twink Roy funeral next Friday. Twink death is real. Because it's time for Twink death. It's time for me to go even further beyond. Now, it's funny because I'm going to have so much downtime in between that next Friday and then the following Thursday for debut. I actually think I'm going to be in like 1 or 2 collabs. So like if you look at those other collabs, I'm probably going to be using my new reactive PNG, which I will be showing off. I will talk about it during debut, but if you happen to watch any of the collabs that I'm part of, you'll get to see the new reactive PNG, which is really exciting. Yeah. Yeah, best part is you ain't gotta grind on a battle pass to get me. But I'm also watching Power Rangers Wild Force right now. Tubi just added a dozen Power Ranger shows to their lineup. Ooh, nice. You know they're free on YouTube too, right? Yeah. Karn of the Waffle is doing the Power Rangers Disney era. Whoa, guys. Next, you're gonna tell me that I haven't reacted to Ninja Storm yet, and that SPD is out. No way. Gasp. Will there be hors d'oeuvres at the funeral service? If you consider my butt hors d'oeuvres, sure. I can wait for Mystic Force. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a fun time. I will address this because I literally have gotten these comments already, and I'm sure there's gonna be people that are asking like what the hell is going on. There is some behind the scenes stuff going on that is preventing us from reacting to Ninja Storm at the moment. It's not like, oh my god, like none of us are sick, none of us are ill. Our relationship with Connor is still great. It is just some like other behind the scenes stuff that is unfortunately preventing us from reacting to Ninja Storm, and then subsequently Dino Thunder, and subsequently what's it called, SPD. I might pull Athena into a Mighty Morphin React Part 2 just for the sake of, you know, continuing that one, just to see if, you know, Kane or Zeus can be a part of it. But I just wanted to say, in case you guys are curious why we haven't done Ninja Storm, I promise you we want to. There are just factors outside of our control that are preventing us from doing so. So I want to be transparent with you guys about it as much as I can. So please keep that in mind. Please continue to be patient with us. And when I have more of an update, I'll let you guys know. Also, Aoya, can I watch your now model tongue in full screen? Wait, do you mean? Bleh. Like that? Or do you want the new model? Do you want the new model? Because I can't pull up the new model. That's too much of a tease, Aoya. I can't do that. Yeah. Mystic Force is Poseidon's favorite season. I know Zeus really likes it too. Take your time. You know what I'm gonna take? A wall. Apple. Apple. Actually, I'm going to take your apple. Mods, destabilize Kotoro's atoms. Thank you. Is it morphin time or is it morbid time? I think it's going to be up to you guys. You know, we haven't gotten in yet. I'm not too late. No, we're talking about debut first because I finally announced my debut. I wanted to give people time to jump in because I know a lot of people are here for the Power Rangers aspect, you know? So yeah. I want to be loved as much as Roy loves his apples. Yeah, but I don't think you want to be eaten. Or if you do, hey, listen, glory to you. Mighty Morbin. Oh God. What are we getting? The amazing Spider Bunny comics? All right, let's do this one more time. For real this time. We'll do the Miles Morales intro where I just throw a comic book cover onto the screen. You know, don't let Victoria say that about getting eaten. I mean, Vex has heard me say wilder stuff before. She's heard me say all sorts of stuff. Don't worry about it. It's morphin time and will be. Oh, it certainly will be. But yeah, I'm very excited to have new model, to have new design, to have everything that I'm going to be doing. Yeah, just in general, like, hey, I'm so freaking excited kind of moment. You know? I'm just freaking pumped. Wasn't expecting to wake up to a teaser when it posted, but I've saved the date. Yes, we love it. The symbiote arc of Spider Bunny, where he gets caffeine, the symbiote. Yes, exactly. I want to be loved as much as RJ loves being a lovable, lazy goof. That's pretty good. That's a good one. That's good. Roy, how are you? I'm trying my best out here. I'm trying my best. Imagine Vex as a Power Ranger, Mighty Morphin Snack Ranger. That'd be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Yippee! When are we getting the amazing Nightwing Bunny with a huge... No. Watch yourself, Kotaro. Aliyu, happy Valentine's Day. Aliyu! Yeah. Man, it's just a comment or a Shaman King video. What? No? I'm not a big Shaman King fan. It wasn't something I ever watched, so I have no attachment to it. So, denied. You mean normal Nightwing comics? True. Nightwing has a huge badonk. 100%. Well, speaking of comics, obviously not DC, but hey, has anyone gone and seen Captain America New Order or whatever it's called? The new Captain America movie with what's it called? Sam Wilson as what's it called? As Cap? Yes, it sucked. Oh. Just got back from it. Oh, it did suck. Oh, Brave New World. Oh, lost in the MCU after Endgame. Oh, you can tell it was reshot 3 times. Oh, well, I am seeing it on Sunday, so I will form my opinion of it then. I don't particularly have much attachment to Captain America. I don't have much attachment to Hulk. So yeah, we are 17 years into this franchise. Is it 17? I guess so. Holy crap. Yeah. It's my bottom 3 with Black Widow and Eternals. Wait a minute. You think Eternals and Black Widow are worse than Thor 1 and 2? Whoa. And Ant-Man 3? Whoa. My first live coffee. What's up, Prince Opalite? Hope you're kicking butt. Thor 1's okay. But 1 being bad, I don't think Thor 1's good. I'm going to be 100% with you. I think it's really boring. I genuinely think Thor 1 was super boring. I don't know if Thor 1 is a bottom 3 for me, but I don't know if Black Widow was worse than Thor 1 for me. You know? Roy, what's up? Hey. Thor 1's good when it stays in Asgard. That's probably fair. What's up, Key? Bruh, what's up? Hey. Listen, did you watch the video already? We're 31 minutes into the stream. What do you mean? No? We haven't started. We're chatting about debut, and I asked people if they've seen, what's it called? The new Captain America yet. So we're just kind of talking. Yeah. Genki-des. Genki-des. When I was a kid, I hated Captain America and Winter Soldier. Whoa. That's such a good movie, though. I'm praying that Fantastic Four is good. I did not like the trailer. I'm not gonna lie. That trailer did not instill any faith in me whatsoever. Yeah. Disney Company is bad right now after Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I mean, Sonic 3 was great. I loved Sonic 3. It was super fun. Did you at least leak Tom Hiddleston as Loki? Oh, okay. All right. I will clarify this. I love Chris Hemsworth as Thor. I love Tom Hiddleston as Loki. I think Loki season 2 is like a top 5 thing in the MCU as a whole. I'm not saying all of Thor is bad. I think Thor Ragnarok is amazing, but yeah, it's just I think Thor 1 and 2 are just not good. Superman in the same month, think the 9. Oh, there's so much DC stuff being worked on right now that I didn't realize was announced. Like, there's a live action Teen Titans movie being worked on. There's a live action Clayface movie being worked on. There's a Supergirl movie being worked on. Like, James Gunn announced so much shit that I didn't know about. Yeah, apparently they're like hard at work on a ton of stuff. Like a Titans live action movie? That's crazy. Yeah, Clayface movie, live action Teen Titans. I have so much faith. Oh yeah, and yeah, there's the Lantern Corps movie coming out as well. This is how I learned. Bro, I learned it from a TikTok. People were like, all right, now that, you know, Marvel is kind of like, you know, in a little bit of a lull. They were talking about it like a week ago. But they were like, why don't we talk about what we're excited from DC for once? And they were like, obviously Superman, but look at all these other projects that are coming out. And I was like, bitch, what? They're finally putting the trigger on the GL movies? I think so. I think it's animated though. Hold on. All DC projects 2025. Because there's a ton of them. There's so many. Okay, there's Superman. We're getting another season of Peacemaker. We're getting another season of Sandman. We're getting the Supergirl thing. We're getting Batman 2. Oh, Lantern's TV series. My apologies. Brave and the Bold, which I believe is a movie. I don't know what the authority is. There's a Swamp Thing movie in production. There's a Teen Titans movie in production. There's a Bane co-oping with Deathstroke movie. There's a Clayface movie. There's a TV series that's animated about Amanda Waller, and it's voiced by the same person that's always been Amanda Waller forever. There's a Booster Gold TV series coming out. There's a Blue Beetle animated series coming out. Like, what? You see what I mean? Oh, Sandman got canceled? My apologies. Didn't know. I was just looking at an old list. But yeah, like, I'm sure there's tons more that I didn't even list. Wildstorm comic? Oh, okay. Yeah. DC's actually cooking hard. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know how much they had cooking. I had to be like, I will be told. Where's my Snow Flame series? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Do you think they should make an animated adaptation of Hyperforce? I'd say yes, if only just because I would like Hyperforce to be air quotes canonized in some capacity, and I have a very hard time watching the game being played, just because I'm a huge stickler for like game, but also fun, but also stay in the confines of the game and don't break it too much. And I had a hard time with it. I had a really hard time with it, you know? Is the villain got powers from cocaine? That's crazy. I'm wondering which series of Power Rangers has the most darkest moments. It'll probably be like Time Force or RPM. It'll be Time Force or RPM. I would bet RPM. If I had to just raw guess, I think it would be RPM. I still didn't finish Hyperforce. I got halfway through. I got 2 episodes into it, and then I stopped because I was just having a hard time. Like, anytime there was any type of combat, I was just like, get me out. Get me out of here. No. Power Pink. I mean, also we get Go Juger next month. Go Juger. I mean, probably. I'm really far behind on Sentai though. Same with Kamen Rider. I just don't have a consistent way to watch them. It's very hard for a Western tokusatsu fan out here, you know? Hi, Roy darling. Hi. Also, guys, if I didn't say hello to you, my apologies. I was just trying to get through all the stuff that I had to talk about with debut prep and everything. You know what I mean? Go Juger's in 2 days. Oh. I mean, technically, that's still next month because it'll be airing in March. Yeah. No consistent and legal way. Yeah. Yeah. Would you like Power Rangers, Cobra Kai, Karate Kid, rebooted Power Rangers? No. No. Because Power Rangers is a TV show and Karate Kid was a movie. So, I don't know. Do you see that Tubi added a lot of Power Rangers to their app? I did not, but at the same time, I still tell people this, and nothing against Tubi. I love Tubi for like the Kamen Rider stuff that they put on there. If you want to watch Power Rangers though, just watch it on YouTube. It's on YouTube. That's also for free. Yeah. Keeps adapting in the goddamn Sentai. I mean, a little bit. Some of the dark moments are in Lost Galaxy. Yeah, we'll probably get like Magna Defender. We'll get like Scorpius dying. We'll get like Trakina's like descent into madness. We'll get like Mike dying. You know, it'll be like a lot of stuff. Apple. Apple. Is it? Yeah, you just go to their official YouTube channel. You go to Power Rangers official YouTube channel. There you go. Whoop whoop. My bad. Pink Ranger Kendrick's death. Yeah, that's the Power of Pink. That's that episode. Always Honeycrisp. Yeah, Dr. K will definitely get mentioned. If you could build a new adaptation of Sentai that hasn't adapted into Power Rangers, which would it be? But it has to be in the OG time period and replace the show from that era. This feels weird, but I would have cut. Ooh. If I could have cut pieces of season 3 from Mighty Morphin, like MMPR season. So the problem is you can't cut MMPR season 2 and replace it with Die Ranger, because then season 3 of MMPR doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? It literally just doesn't make sense at that point. However, if you cut pieces of 2 and 3 and you adapt Kaku Ranger instead, I think that would have been pretty cool. I think that would have been pretty cool. I think that would have been pretty nifty. Cut Ninja Steel and sync Ninja wasn't really good. Do a Kira Major adaptation. Oh, wait. I actually have a good one. Cut the Goseiger one and just make Gokaiger 2 seasons long. As much as Super Mega Force wasn't good, I guarantee you we would raise it a solid point or 2 out of 10 by doing that. Get rid of the Goseiger footage. Lean hard until the history of Power Rangers and celebrating it properly. You know, Saban still has the Die Ranger Morpher suit somewhere. Weren't they in the what's it called? Not the suits, but the morphers. Weren't they in the auction? That's the word I was looking for. Because they got reused for Lost Galaxy for the Magna Defenders morpher. You know, they did Super Mega Force 1-to-1. It would have been, they could have had an EN Marvelous. That's true. They could have. They could have. Apple. All right. That's enough stalling from you guys. That's enough stalling from you guys. Apple's still here. I'm only like halfway done it, but I'm probably just gonna save it for after stream because it's like these are like there's some big bites. Let me tell you, there's some big bites. Yo, what's up, Shakugan? Yo, I hope you're kicking it, homie. Much love. Hope you are crushing it. Turbo's still the best. I don't think the best, but my opinion on Turbo has come around so far. I used to be with everyone else and just be a certified Turbo hater. I actually kind of think Turbo's a little better than Zeo now, which is such a weird thing, you know? Other than Ryuki, what other Kamen Rider series do you think could have made a halfway decent adaptation in America? So I haven't seen a lot of Kamen Rider is the problem. Because there's not a lot of easy legal ways to watch Kamen Rider in America. I've seen Ichigo, V3, X, Black RX, Kuga, Akito, Ryuki, and Faiz. And I started watching Blade, but then the means as to which I was watching it no longer exists. So now I'm kind of like, I don't want to just find something to watch it in via 240p 10 FPS, not when these shows were shot in like 120 FPS at like giga ultra quality HD. I need like a good way to watch them because I think it's unfair. But I think Faiz actually probably would have made a good adaptation because it was during like the height of the cell phone era, you know, the height of cell phones becoming popularized and becoming more easily accessible, flip phones especially. I think Ryuki was a great idea to adapt. I literally would have just said Ryuki. Gosh, I want to say Kuga, but like Kuga's hard because like I loved Kuga because the story was so much more centralized around just Kuga, you know, and it was him as the solo writer, and the other characters were supporting cast to him. And he was a great character. He was well written, great action, great acting, and Kuga really shines from that. But like, I think Kuga would suffer from not having enough air quotes people for an American audience, unless they handled it like the CW handled the first couple seasons of The Flash, which I think could work. Yeah. Wait, guys, you got me stalling again. What the hell? We were about to start. Well, now I gotta. We gotta start, guys. What the fuck? We gotta go. Yippee! You sly dog! You caught me monologuing! Ah! What about Kiva? I haven't seen it. I literally just listed all the seasons I've seen. The next person asks me, what about X season of Kamen Rider? And if I haven't seen it, mods, we're gonna untie their shoelaces and then tie them together. That's just what happens, you know? Welcome back, Derpy Bunny. Mods, destabilize their atoms. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Roy, who's your favorite ranger? Adam Park, MMPR Black, Zeo Green, Turbo Green. Yeah, absolutely. Not my Adam. Surprise! What about 01? Mods! Take them out. Destructionificated. Take care of them. All right, guys. Let's dive in. Today we are reacting to WatchMojo's top 30 darkest moments on Power Rangers. I will say full spoilers ahead because I see this is from Power Rangers Once and Always, which was the 30th anniversary special. This video came out in 8 months ago, so it came out in 2024. So it means this came out after Cosmic Fury came out as well. So Cosmic Fury could be in here. So keep that in mind, which actually, now that I think about it, there is one scene that could probably fit. And I would say it would probably be like between 30 and 20. There's one scene from Cosmic Fury that I would say probably fits here. You know? Okay. Without further ado. Guys, I'm gonna need some energy on this one. I'm gonna need some energy on this one. I'm gonna need some help. I'm gonna need you guys to help me. You guys already know. You guys already know what I'm gonna ask you for. Ready? Mina! Saikzo! It's morphin' time! I need those. I need those in chat. Come on. I need a wall of... It's morphin' time! Come on. Where is it? Torazord. There we go. Now we're getting it. I always forget about the Twitch delay, and I'm like, people are just not listening. People are just not listening to me. They're just, you know. We're just over here eating their apples. Okay. All right, I think you guys are ready. All right, 31, go.
She doesn't need to know that we're Power Rangers. She needs to know that Rita Repulsa killed her mom.
I'm sorry to laugh. I'm sorry to laugh off the rip. This is such a, like, everybody that saw this, hold on. Everybody that watched, everybody that, wait, I'm going forward instead of backwards, my bad. Everybody that saw Once and Always, just, it's, you know, yeah, way to drop the news. Billy screams that. Let's listen to that again.
We're Power Rangers. She needs to know that Rita Repulsa killed her mom.
Damn, Billy. Damn, Billy. All right, man. Sheesh. I liked Once and Always. I didn't dislike it. Why would you do that? Oh no.
Welcome to WatchMojo.
Welcome to WatchMojo. That's not even, wait, that means that's not in the top 30? I guess that's not really a dark moment. Oh, I kind of hope that's not. Trini dying probably is going to be in this, but like, I hope it's not too high.
And today we'll be looking at the grimmest, most disturbing, and
Okay, this was messed up. Why are you playing this full scene out? Why are you playing this full scene out? Billy dying was messed up. Had me bawling my eyes out in the theater. I went to the... I didn't have a lot of friends that liked Power Rangers. This was back when I was still a closeted Power Rangers fan. This came out. None of my friends wanted to see this with me. I went by myself to the goddamn movie theater. I went with myself. I took myself out on a nice date night None of my friends wanted to go see Power Rangers with me. I went and I got like 4 like old fashions, a really nice burger, and then I went and saw this while I was half drunk, and I had a baller time. And then I bawled my ass out during this. So anyway.
Borderline traumatic scenes
True.
in Power Rangers.
True.
As much as we love the comics, we'll only
True.
be focusing on the TV series and movies.
True.
Since these moments can get very story heavy.
Yeah, guys, spoilers. Spoilers for the franchise. Spoilers for the franchise. Spoilers for the franchise. In case you're even remotely worried about being like, well, I haven't seen XYZ. Spoilers for the franchise. 30 years of spoilers coming up, okay? I'm gonna sip my coffee for 1 second. Tasty.
Expect spoilers ahead.
I was gonna say, that's Dino Fury. I like how this is literally a Dino Fury clip. Frick saying, I should be fine. I'll try to mute if they mention Cosmic Fury with Dino Fury on screen. You're playing a dangerous game, Fricks. You're playing a dangerous game. How am I joining 70 minutes in and the video just started? First of all, you're joining 50 minutes in. Thank you very much. And also, your mother buys you Mega Blocks instead of Legos. This is actually mega messed up. Dino Fury pulled their shit together. I am a Dino Fury apologist. Not Cosmic Fury. I am a Dino Fury apologist because Dino Fury season 1, it was pretty lackluster. Dino Fury season 2, first half was great. Second half of Dino Fury's second season was a banger for no reason. They leveled their shit up. As soon as they got off Nickelodeon and they were on Netflix, forget about it. Forget about it.
Number 30. The Thunderzords are destroyed.
Wait, good first pick? Wait, we're off to a good first pick? Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Hold on a second here. Hold on, guys, hold on. This is 30 though? Yeah, but it's on the list. It's on the list. It's on the list. Don't make me bang my chest again. Unless you just want to see my chest jiggle, which that's reserved for Alia on debut day. Or the tongue out. Bleh.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
That was pretty messed
the loss
up.
of any technology can be pretty depressing.
Also really funny about this scene, I will say this constantly, because Rito is from Kaku Ranger. Rito's like suit specifically is from Kaku Ranger, and him being a villain, very, very terrifying, but very funny because he also bodies the equivalent of the Shogun Zords, because they got the Shogun Zords first in Kaku Ranger, and then they got the Ninja Zords after that. And it's so funny, the 180 where the Shogun Zords get bodied and then they go and get the Ninja Zords in Kaku Ranger and they come back and they fight him, and it's GG easy. GG easy. It's really good. He gets what he deserves. He gets bodied.
The loss of any technology can be pretty depressing.
Yeah.
Though losing all of the Thunderzords has to be hitting a new low.
Oh yeah. Everybody get out! Yeah!
As the Rangers get
Oh,
in
no.
their iconic robots and do battle against Rito, they eventually get overpowered and are demorphed, with the bad guys getting the advantage.
This is one thing I do wish they showed, because like we get such a weird angle here where all of their waists are like kind of up above the camera. And this is the point where their non-ninja coin powers are damaged. So, and Kane and I talked about this on multiple occasions. This is where Adam gets his morpher from that he uses in space. I mean, like, he has it with him, but like when the Thunderzords get destroyed, that's the morpher Adam had that was damaged. You know what I mean? I wish they showed that. I think it would have been a really cool set piece. I'm just saying, I think it would have been cool. I think it would have been cool. It would have been nifty. And then bam, heads are falling off, arms are falling off.
Fights are known to be campy. The Thunder Swords
Ooh.
losing their limbs as explosions occur all around them is.
And this was the start of season 3, mind you. I'm not counting the Masked Rider 3-parter because that felt really disconnected, especially because Kimberly wasn't there because Amy Jo was already starting to leave the show. But like this happening right after is so like this is basically what I consider to be the start of season 3. Hey man, new season, new powers. What new dangers the Rangers gonna face? How about fuck your Zords and your powers. Get them out of here. Get them out. And then the band, you know, just shit, man.
Is a grisly sight for the Rangers.
That's crazy.
It doesn't just leave them powerless and without their biggest weapons. It also leaves them visibly shaken. Yeah, kind of a bummer.
No! God, that's such a iconic scene. Anybody that's a Power Rangers fan has probably seen this scene like 30,000 times. You know? Status quo shakeup. That's what it was in Kaku Ranger, which is kind of funny. Again, I didn't like the more I like make parallels between season 3 and Kaku Ranger, like the more I'm like, oh wait, hold on a second here. Ooh, hold on a second here. Hold on. Yeah, kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer, man.
Number 29. Dr. Ferrix is blown up by Rancic.
Ooh, this is lower than I thought it was gonna be. Ooh. This is way lower than I thought it was gonna be. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know about this one. For context, this is the scene where we find out who the actual main villain of Time Force is, because it's not actually Rancic. It's what's the is it Frix or is it Ferrix? I can't remember the robot's actual name, like what they called the robot. But like it's that flashback moment of like finding out what happened. It is Frix. Okay, good. I can never remember. But this is a really good scene. Why is this so low? This is really surprising that this is so low. But this is number 1 for Time Force, you know?
Power Rangers, Time Force. It shouldn't be too hard to see how losing all of your humanity can be deeply tragic.
Yeah.
For Dr. Louis Ferrix, he once had a normal life, but that all changed when he became Frax.
Oh, Frax, not Frix.
Born myself into one of the stupid robots you so despise.
As the vengeful cyborg,
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
he'd ally with the villain Rancic, but he'd secretly harbor hatred for him. It makes sense since the big bad was the one who blew up the doctor's lab.
Well, it's ironic because it's like this in Time Ranger too, that like the Dawn in Time Ranger is not the main villain, but it's actually been the robot the whole time, you know? Rancic's still big bad. It's like he is, but I always consider it to be like he was being manipulated, which he kind of was.
And set him on his
Hate
path in the
mongering
first
robot.
place. He'd take measures
Vernon
against
Wells,
him later
baby.
by destroying the serum Rancic needs to live. And while that revenge
Oh,
was
yeah.
a good start, it'd take a lot to right the wrongs that happened.
That was the last vial.
Yo, Frix's voice, or Frax's voice, man. Oof.
Number 28, Billy Drowns.
This is low too. Whoa. Whoa. This is so much lower than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, 28. Well, I literally just talked about how this had me like bawling my eyes out in the theaters. Like, all right, so here's the crazy thing. I'm going to try and keep open mind, ready? Because these are good picks, you know, but we're getting all of them very early. Yes, this is from the movie that failed, but this is a baller scene. It's like a solid like 3-minute scene of like Billy drowns and it's very visceral and he just dies. You know, Kendrick's death is going to be up there. I mean, I'm sure it will be. It was the first time they killed a ranger on screen. You know? So, but let's talk about Billy drowning.
From the opening scene, it was obvious that the 2017 Power Rangers movie would be the darkest live-action Power Rangers movie yet.
I just don't like that statement. That's like saying Sonic the Hedgehog is the greatest Sonic the Hedgehog live action movie of all time. Yeah.
Risheno.
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 Alpha.
Oh, they are, huh? I mean, they're aliens, you know? Let them do their thing. This isn't even Billy drowning. Why are you showing this? This is like part of the movie. Yeah, we gotta stop Rita. Who cares? There we go. God, get off the scene.
With mature themes, and saw the heroes dealing with more realistic and hard-hitting problems.
Yeah.
The bleakest,
like Billy getting drowned by Elizabeth Banks. It was messed up, bro. She acted her ass off in this movie.
moment came when Rita tied up all the Rangers. She threatens to kill them
Oh, no.
if they don't tell her where the precious Zeo
How
crystal
terrible.
is. To protect his friends, Blue
Movie will always be my favorite Power Rangers, regardless of the hate. Is what I wanted for a new Power Rangers movie. I just didn't like the suits. I didn't like the suit action, and I didn't like the Zords, especially. Literally everything that wasn't Power Rangers in the movie. Oh, and Goldar was garbage. Goldar was also garbage. Juliana Jungles, or Jungles. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Blue Ranger Billy gives up the crystal's location.
It's a Krispy
Rita
Kreme.
thanks him by letting him drown.
Yeah.
Zordon would lose all respect for me if I don't kill you. At least one of you.
At least one of you. Oopsies. Yeah.
His friends are forced to carry him back to the base while they're still mourning.
Bro, actually, like, talking about how dark this is, they're not, during this, they're like a solid, like, 30, 40, maybe an hour outside of their base. And they have to walk/drive there while holding Billy's corpse and then jump into a giant ravine. Like, it's pretty messed up. I'm just saying. It's a good movie, but a bad Power Rangers movie. Yeah, I'm down for that opinion. I like that one.
Although Billy gets a second chance
He
at
does.
life, the scene of his death is an image we can't get out of our heads.
It's actually like I'm gonna be real. I forget his full name. I think it's Montgomery is his last name. I know his first name starts with a D. He's in Stranger Things. He's Billy in Stranger Things. But the crazy thing about this scene is his acting too, of just being like, you know, Billy just loved being a ranger, man. He was the best of us. And then everyone's like, I'd trade my life for you if I could. And it's just, oh, it's messed up. Good scene.
Did I die?
Yes. No.
Only a little bit, yeah. And then this motherfucker right here, Zack, becomes Liu Kang in the Mortal Kombat movie. Bro, I don't know how they did it, because Liu Kang's not very tall. But Zack in this movie is very tall. Everyone else here is on raised platforms, and he's not. How the hell does he go from that? Hold on. Mortal Kombat live action. There he is. How'd they make him look short? Yeah, how'd they make he's Liu Kang? How'd they do that? That's crazy. I don't know how they did that. Carl Urban's gonna be Johnny Cage. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. Ooh. Absolutely vile casting? Yeah, I don't. Anyway.
Number 27, Decker's defeat.
Who the hell's Decker? It's the guy that Jaden fights the entire series of Power Rangers Samurai. Okay, so the reason it's dark is because you finally learn about Decker's backstory, like through his defeat. And Decker's dark story for Power Rangers standards is pretty fucked. It's a pretty fucked backstory. I'm not gonna lie. Samurai was almost the best of the Neo Saban era. If we didn't get a banger Dino Charge Season 1, because, like, how I look at it, Dino Charge Season 1, all of Samurai, Dino Charge Season 2, then Ninja Steel, and then Megaforce. Samurai was close to being the best. But this actually was pretty dark. I don't know if I'd put this over... Ooh, I don't know if I would put this over the Rancic origin story, though. Or the Frax origin story. That feels disrespectful. That feels disrespectful. I don't disagree with this being on the list, but this feels like a weird place to put this. You know? Don't you know about that since Dayu reveal? It's different hearing it from him, though. Because the audience knows, the Rangers don't. Kind of thing. You know?
Power Rangers Super Samurai.
Coming in on the horse.
Look at the facts. Decker's whole life is dark on its own.
Yeah.
He was cursed as a half-human / half Nylok with no memory of his former life.
Yep.
All Decker had was an insatiable need to find a worthy opponent to bring.
Yo, Jaden. Yo, if looks could kill, Jaden's like, I'm done. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to go. My glorious king, Jaden Shiba. Shut up, the Toa. If it was Decker's origin story, I'd understand the placement. I think it's just because it's like how it happens. You know? I'll go to lunch. Bye, everyone. Bye, ya. Jaden's actor mastered the mean mug. I mean, from what I understand about Shinkenger, you kind of need to. Shinken Red was kind of a dick to the other Shinkengers, so.
Break his curse.
I knew we had something in common the moment I met you. Hiding that secret made you twister like me.
Debut now? Okay, you got it. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, you got. I'm loading up the new model, okay? Got him!
We have nothing in common.
We have everything in common.
I don't think so. But I can see in your eyes the same need to fight, the need to.
I wish they adjusted these lines a little bit. They're a little stale.
Prove yourself worthy.
After 2 seasons of build-up, he finally gets his ultimate duel against Red Ranger Jaden. Despite how exhausted both warriors get, Decker refuses to quit. He keeps going even when he's too tired to lift his sword.
Yeah.
Although Jaden doesn't want to strike the final blow, Decker still keeps trying to provoke his opponent.
And
when Blue Ranger Kevin strikes the villain down, he happily embraces the end in a truly grim scene.
And that's why it's like, why it deserves to be in the dark moment, because like this entirety of this scene is like they're fighting for almost an entire episode from what I remember. Although I hated Blue taking the kill. Blue taking the kill, I think, was a huge misplay. I don't know if that's what happened in Shinkenger, but like, I do not like that. It should have just been Jaden. I combined his last name, Shaden. Sheba and Jaden. Because like this was Jaden's trial, and if Jaden has to kill him in the end, it would have like, you know, it just would have been an important thing, you know. Samurai being mentioned got me wanting to rewatch Shinkenger. I still need to see Shinkenger. There are more Asian Power Rangers than Samurai and Ninja Steel. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
At last, I'm free.
Number 20.
I'm gonna let them cook. Hold on. I'm gonna let them cook on this one. I'm gonna let them cook on this one. Show me. Show me.
Mesogog nearly kills Trent.
Show me.
Power Rangers, Dino Thunder.
Show me.
The villainous dinosaur humanoid Mesogog is one scary foe.
Show me.
A particularly scary moment of his is when he captures the white Dino Ranger, Trent Mercer. In captivity, Mesogog attempts to kill Trent.
Is it kill, or was he just trying to drain the powers from him? I didn't think he was trying to kill him. I thought he was trying to drain the white Ranger power from him, which would kill him. But like, he's making it sound like that was his objective. Was like, I'm gonna kidnap this guy and kill him, and it was, well, I'm gonna kidnap him and drain his powers, which would kill him. But like, I didn't kidnap him to kill him. You know, there's a difference.
You cannot be trusted, and therefore must be eliminated.
No!
It's certainly a bleak moment, but what makes it even more messed up is that Mesogog is the monstrous form of Anton Mercer, Trent's dad.
I mean, it's like, all right, I'm gonna keep going.
Trent, I'm your son.
While Anton is able to get back in control and save him, the danger that he put his son into is still horrifying regardless.
Oh, yeah, isn't this what makes the split of the evil White Ranger too?
It's going to take a lot of therapy to repair this father-son bond.
You have to get out of here.
No, I can help.
No! Find a way to stop this. Until I do, I want you to go and use your powers for something good.
Number 20.
Okay, first of all, I can't unpack this right now. I can't unpack that right now. I can't unpack that right now. Hold on, go back. I can't unpack this right now. Go back. Ooh. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, this is mess, but like this, I don't think this is more dark than, I don't think that's more dark than Decker. I don't think that's more dark than, I don't think it's darker than any of the other ones that we've seen.
For something good.
So,
Number 25. Corone is...
this is wild. I'm assuming they're referring to the time where they were like, okay, well, why don't we have Corone infiltrate, you know, the Dark Spectre's fortress, and I forget what they needed to do. Probably find Zordon. And again, this is a good pick, but why is this so low? No, I don't think it's Kid. Is it Kid Corone? No way.
Kidnapped.
No way.
Power Rangers in space. When playing
I think it's, oh god, maybe it
with their brother
is.
Andros on their home planet KO-35,
No.
Corone is eventually captured by the villainous Darkonda. It shouldn't be too hard to see how being snatched from your
No,
home as
what?
a child can be a frightening experience.
No, I think it's only that. I think they're only talking about the time she got kidnapped by Darkonda. No, I think this is about Kid Corone getting kidnapped. I mean, like, it's dark, but like adult Corone getting kidnapped and Borged is like way more traumatic, I think. Why is it the adult footage? Because there's not that much footage of her being kidnapped as a kid.
Shouldn't have let her go back there.
That's
But what's worse is she's then sent to an entirely new planet where she's trained by Ecliptor to become a warrior.
why are they showing the clips of the second kidnapping?
What did they do to you?
Yeah.
The same as will be done to you, my princess.
Unfortunately, this wouldn't be the last time she's exploited either. In part 2 of Dark Scepter's Revenge from Power Rangers in Space.
Okay, so it's both. Okay, it's both. But still, like, but wait, that's somehow worse. Wait, that's somehow worse than it's both. I mean, because it is messed up. But at the same time, this second one is so much worse than the first one. Because the second time is Ecliptor is also gone forever. Zane and Andros both run into Corone after she's been Borged. And it's so depressing. What?
She gets completely brainwashed by Ecliptor.
Yeah.
In essence, her entire childhood is robbed just so she could become a weapon for sinister people. Her tragic backstory shows that there's some truly evil lengths that people will go to achieve their goal.
It's just, this is such a better moment than the reveal of her being kidnapped as a child. And I cannot think of 24 better things than this. I can think of some things that are equally as dark, but like more dark? I don't know, guys. This is already, it's gotten pretty bad. I can think of some darker than this. I guess. I mean, like, but like this being 25, can you think of 24 darker than this? I'm just saying.
Ecliptor. Get them.
Number 24. Gem and Gemma get deleted.
This is so low. This is so low in the list. But like, all right, wait. But at the same time, Dr. K's backstory is darker. Absolutely. Dr. K's backstory is absolutely darker. That's why it's like, none of these are bad picks. It's just the ordering that I'm like, ooh. Oh, the Tanaya kidnapping? I mean, yeah, but like, I feel like this is more immediate shock factor. The Tanaya thing is like, you need the context of like the whole fucking season for why it's bad. Same with Dylan. You know? Yeah, I called it. I think RPM might have the most. You know? Where would you play this? I would probably say top 20. But like, it's hard. You know, it's hard to know because I don't know what else they're gonna include in the list. Magna Defender's backstory, and Magna Defender's sacrifice, I would almost classify as two separate things, which is crazy. Obviously, Kendrick's sacrifice is probably up there. I hope they don't include Alex's death in Time Force because like that was just kind of whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to think. You know? Doggy's backstory, Doggy Kruger's backstory. That's not a bad one. That's a good one too. There are dark scenes. It's just hard to know which ones are going to show up. It's too early to say which deserves to be where. None of the picks are bad yet. It's just the ordering that I'm kind of like, let's find out.
Power Rangers RPM.
Let's keep going.
Dying is a seriously tough thing to deal with.
Run that back. Run that back.
Power Rangers RPM.
Run that back. What are you saying?
Dying is a seriously tough thing to deal with.
People die when they're killed. Did you guys know people die when they're killed? Oh no. Why would you do that? And maybe I guess. What's up, Tippo? Anyway.
And it's plenty dark on its own.
Okay.
What if you weren't just struck down, but straight up deleted out of existence? Both Gem and Gemma would have those fates in RPM when they were hit by the full force of the deadly Vengeance virus.
Gemma! No, what did you do?
As their costumes disappear,
yeah,
they slowly fade out of reality as their teammates watch on in terror.
Never give up.
Bro, this was pretty messed up though. Just like literally just watching them phase out of existence is definitely one of those like, shit, man. Man, that shit sucks. Dying? Yeah. Dying is cringe. Okay, first of all, I just love him because I've been rewatching the Defenders seasons of the Marvel shows, and I love him just as much as Jessica Jones as I did the first time I watched it. So every time I go back now, I don't even think about him as a Power Ranger first. I always think about him in Jessica Jones, and then as I'm watching it, I'm like, yeah, guys, Jessica Jones is the Power Ranger. Yeah, he's the neighbor. He's the junkie neighbor that spied on her for Kilgrave. He's in one of the vampire shows too. I'll take your word for that one. You got me. He was in Defenders. Yeah, he's Jessica Jones's junkie neighbor. He's a main character in every season of Jessica Jones. I love him. I think he's a fantastic actor. He crushed it.
It's incredibly bleak.
So did Rose McIver. iZombie, right there.
Just to say the least. And with so many similarly dark moments, it's easy to see why many consider RPM to be one of the dark.
Who? Scott, the Red Ranger? I always forget his what's it called? His real name. But his actor plays Jessica's neighbor, who I also forget, in Jessica Jones. So, yeah. Yes. Eka Darville. There we go. I just always forget. I'm really bad with names. I'm so bad with names. So, yeah.
Darkest Power Ranger shows.
The tide is turning.
The tide is turning.
The Rangers nearly give up their humanity.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm like, one context. All right, hit me with the context.
Power Rangers, Samurai.
Hit me with the
desperate times can often lead to desperate choices. When the spirit of Yellow Ranger Emily is trapped in the Netherworld, the Rangers have to figure out how to rescue their partner.
What do we do now?
That line delivery. What do we do now?
Oh no, poor Emily.
Bro, I did not remember the deliveries being this stiff. Ooh.
But the only way to cross into the hellish dimension is giving up your humanity. Once you do that, you turn into a netherworld demon called a Nylok.
Simply trade your human existence to become a Nylok.
So understandably, this is a pretty difficult choice to make. Eventually, Gold Ranger Antonio is able to come up with a counter solution, but if he didn't, then the Rangers likely would have gone through with the first option. While it's a noble choice,
I don't like this anymore. Never mind.
Trading your soul to forever become a monster?
This entry is literally like predicated on thinking what would have happened if they didn't go with what was presented in the show. And I'm kind of like, no. Yeah, this is a bad entry. Listen, I think the first one with like the Decker entry, good. This one, not really.
Is nothing if not mortifying.
Where is he? We'll
Excuse
all
me.
go.
Woo!
Wait, stop!
Number 22, Carnosaur Alters Memories.
I mean, I guess. It's literally like Jared being possessed by Daishi is trying to fight back against Daishi, and instead of like just letting Daishi take over, they're like, let's weaken Jared's psyche and mentality, so they like fuck with his memories from when he was younger and his memories of the Paishwa like dojo, you know? So it's kind of like, I mean, memory altering isn't messed up, but this seems like a stretch too.
Power Rangers, Jungle Fury. The memories of our past are things that we hold sacred because they remind us of who we are.
It seems like a
It's
stretch.
pretty important that they don't get messed up. But as Jared,
I'm sorry, one more time.
remind us of who we are. So it's pretty important that they don't get messed up.
It's pretty important so we don't get messed up, guys. So we don't get messed up, guys. So we don't get messed up. So we don't get messed up, guys. So we don't get messed up.
But as Jared starts training under the tutelage of the evil Carnosaur, it becomes pretty clear that he's being manipulated.
We will visit your past and erase your humanity.
He gets sent.
Yes, this is the top 30 darkest moments in Power Rangers history, which I'm kind of like, we were kind of cooking for like a little bit because they were good picks, but they were really early. And the past two have been like, why is this on the list?
Sent into the inner depths of his mind. And when he does, several core memories become corrupted. This isn't just a gross misuse of Carnosaur's disturbing power, but also a step towards essentially brainwashing Jared by twisting his memories and changing the outcomes.
Give me that! Yes! Feel the darkness take over.
What?
Though Jared later became an ally to the Rangers, he could have gone down a darker path if Carnosaur's plans worked.
I don't know, man. This feels like a stretch, but like I have to see like what else, like I have to see what else is in the list. It feels like a filler pick, you know? It feels like a filler pick. Any update on the Ninja Storm video time frame? For reasons that I cannot go into, unfortunately, the Ninja Storm video reaction is delayed until further notice. I promise you that Kane, Zeus, and I are all trying really hard to make it work. Unfortunately, there's circumstances beyond our control that we can't control, and we really wish that we could. And as soon as we're able to do it, I promise you we will, but it will not be anytime soon. It will not be anytime soon. And it has nothing to do with me or Kane or Zeus's relationship, and it has nothing to do with our relationship with Connor. It is just things going on outside that are beyond our control that I can't go into. So I promise you, when we have an update, we'll give it to you.
It did now.
Number 21, Captain Mitchell's deal with...
Ooh, this feels really low. This feels really low. I don't like how low this is. I don't like how low this is. Yeah, I don't like how low this is. Yeah, this feels like it should probably be a top 10. This is kind of messed up. This feels like it should have been a top 10. As much as I dunk on Lightspeed Rescue, and part of it is to dunk on Athena, I still think this is a top 10 or the number 10 slot, you know? Should be number 15 at minimum. I agree with that. At least number 15, I agree with that.
Diabolico. Power Rangers,
What's the reasoning?
Rescue.
Hit me.
What lengths would you go to save your family?
Making a deal with the literal devil. Tommy losing his Green Ranger power will be top 5. Insert like really funny foreshadowing cut of me reacting to it in like real time, and this moment here where I say ain't no way they do that, and put Billy drowning to death from the Power Rangers movie from 2017 so low, or Corone getting Borged as 25, right?
And do any of them involve making a deal with the devil? That was
I just said that.
Decision Captain Mitchell had to make when his son Ryan's life was in danger.
I just said that. Obligatory, how is Diabolico here? It's his spirit. It's his spirit, you know, because they haven't been released
the
yet.
Villainous demon Diabolico offered to save Ryan, but only because he had nefarious plans for him.
I can help you.
I can help you.
But if I
No way!
This life, he belongs to me.
The decision is obviously pretty dark and only made worse considering the captain had just seconds to make it. But if that weren't all, being abandoned was also the event that would cause Ryan to resent his father as he grew up.
This is a good, like, I can't even like argue that the scene belongs on the list, but it just feels low. This feels so much lower than it should.
Oh, and yeah, having to deal with a villain like Diabolico also ups the creep factor.
Okay, Diabolico is like one of the better villains of Lightspeed Rescue and one of the more honorable. It still makes me sad that like that's one of the things that were lost in translation from Go-Go 5 is because the Ranger team in Go-Go 5 is all family. Like they are all biologically related family members. And then the enemy team or the demon team, all of them are also family. And Diabolico's counterpart in Super Sentai is like the head of the family minus the mom and is very honorable and just wants to keep his family safe. And it, man, the Vipari, we don't talk about the Vipari. We don't talk, I don't want to talk about the Vipari. Okay, I don't want to talk about the Vipari. Apple.
You will not see your son again until his 20th birthday.
Number 20. The End.
Was it Fricks? Was it Fricks? Scrolling up. I'm scrolling up. Scrolling up. Was it Fricks? Was it you, Fricks? Who said this? 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 It was in the YouTube chat. Mods, destabilize their atoms.
Of the
You
Green
put the
Ranger,
evil juju
Mighty
out there.
Morphin Power Rangers. It turns out that Rita doesn't like it when her evil green.
Hey, happy Valentine's Day to you too. They said it was top 5. Yeah, but it showed up next. Okay. Contextually, I will say this. If they also include MMPR Season 2 footage and talk about how even after he got his powers back, it became Lord Zed's primary goal to take away the Green Ranger's powers, then I will say this is a good pick. Because there were like 2 or 3 episodes where Tommy was having like PTSD and nightmares about Zed taking his powers. Those were pretty dark. I ain't gonna lie. It was pretty messed up. Well, let's see.
Rangers abandon her. When Tommy turns on her,
Happy
she conjures
birthday
up a magic candle that
to the
steals Tommy's
ground.
powers as it
Throwing
burns.
this shit on the ground.
Why am I here?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Just to suffer? Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.
It's simple. If you serve
What's my favorite Power Ranger if I can only pick one? Adam Park. Johnny Young Bosch. MMPR Black Ranger, Zeo Green, Turbo Green. Easy.
keep your powers. If not, you'll lose
If not, you'll lose them forever.
them when the candle burns out.
When the candle burns out.
Green candle.
What's up, Blaze
When
Boy?
Jason goes to retrieve the candle, he is forced to make a difficult decision that would haunt him.
Ow! What the heck? Why'd you throw things at me?
Okay, if this is considered a dark moment, is Tommy in a coma considered a dark moment?
Oh.
Because if it is, it might be on this list.
Oh. I kind of hope not. I kind of hope not. Because that didn't feel like a dark moment. That just felt like a... It felt like more like a thriller. Because he was fighting in his dreams. You know? Let's find out.
An intense battle on Earth ends up endangering Tommy's life. In order to save his teammate, Jason abandons hopes of getting the
Please show the season 2 stuff too. If they show the season 2 stuff, this is saved. But if not, this is not good enough.
candle back and
Hi,
lets
Luna, welcome in.
Tommy's Green Ranger powers fade away.
It was great being a ranger, Zordon. You'll always be with me. I'm sorry, Tommy. We tried to get the candle. You did what you had to do. My powers are with you now.
Favorite series of Power Rangers, MMPR? Oh wait, are you asking me? Is that what you're asking? Watch number 1 be Lord Draken from the comics. Oh, I hope not, because it says on Power Rangers, not in the Power Rangers franchise. You know? Ooh.
Use him to defeat Rita.
Oh.
You can count on it, man.
For a famously lighthearted
Yeah, you can count on it,
and
guys.
goofy season, this was a surprisingly grim moment.
Just the
that
show is what they're
highlights that
focusing
not
on, and
every
the
decision
2017
we make
movie,
will
apparently.
be easy. Number 19, a terrifying rescue mission.
Ooh. I think this is actually a good pick. I had to think about this one for a second. I actually like this pick. This is a weird one. So for those of you that don't know, this is a air quotes a filler episode in Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, where the Rangers, I think, don't even morph, or is it they only morph like right at the end? The whole episode is treated like Alien, like Ridley Scott Alien. And it's actually really freaking cool. And it's a really like creepy episode for a Power Rangers episode, you know? Scarier than the time that TJ got picked into a pizza. Listen, know your role. Stay in your lane. Okay? I think Lost Galaxy is a series that's overlooked. Really? I feel like most conversations I see it in a top 10. Usually I do, you know?
Power Rangers
this
Lost
is
Galaxy.
Good pick.
When Terra Venture receives a distress beacon,
Good
Mike
pick.
and Leo lead a team of GSA soldiers on a rescue mission
Someone else had to have written this episode and just forgotten that it was Power Rangers.
inside an unknown spacecraft.
You know? Because, like, Leo does not do this. This is not a Leo thing. You know what I mean?
Coming. I feel a lot better with you along. Wouldn't miss it. Just watch my back.
The mission quickly becomes something out of a horror film.
Literally, you know? And literal Starship Trooper gear. Yeah, it's literally Starship Trooper gear, you know? Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you.
Although the ship is dark,
Yo, Alien, that's what I'm
covered in
saying.
webs, and the only parts of the ship's crew left are gooey remains,
Ew.
the heroes aren't alone. They find themselves being hunted by a vicious and lightning-fast alien monster that picks them off one at a time.
Is it a xenomorph? Listen, a xenomorph could pick me off. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Well, Carlos being turned into a monster be on the list? Oh, maybe. There are better scenes from In Space that are dark, though. Like, I will say, oh my God, I'm already thinking of things, and I'm like, at least some of these have not been better than Corone getting reborged. Like, ain't no way. Thank you, Gail. Right back at you.
He got Jasper!
What got Jasper?
Something! He came out of the shadows, sir! Grabbed him, and then they were both gone!
A rescue mission.
Damn. That's actually some decent acting for a kid's TV show, you know?
Mission quickly becomes a fight to make it out alive. Thankfully, everyone survives in the end. But the tense, foreboding atmosphere
It's
makes
a
this
pretty
one
dark
of
episode.
the scariest episodes of the whole Power Rangers series. Number 18.
Ooh. Is this dark or is this just a shocker?
Did something happen to me?
Is this dark or is this just like surprise? Both shocker. Temaru Shoka. Hey, look, it's the one good thing from Overdrive. Yeah, a little creepy. I'll give it to a little both. I'll give it to. I think it's can be on the list. I'm fine with that. You know, I'm fine with it. It is a good reveal.
Power Rangers
You know?
Operation Overdrive. Throughout Operation Overdrive, there are subtle hints that Mac might be more than meets the eye. Eventually, the truth is found out in one of the biggest plot twists of the series. It's revealed that Mac is...
What are the subtle hints? I admit I have not seen Overdrive since it aired. So what are the subtle hints throughout the season that he's a robot? His acting ain't no way. They never mentioned Mac's mother at any point, I don't think. The butler says that he is not one of his dad's possessions. Yeah, but like, I'm talking about like throughout the season. A lot of hints like how his power isn't a civilian power, it's because he's a robot. Ooh. Mac's father never having time to date. Yeah, but I feel like that could have always just been like working on the ranger powers, you know? Dad being overprotective. I also think he uses when he uses the sword dude. The luck episode.
It's actually an android
Yeah.
Dr. Hartford designed.
I admittedly I don't remember
You're
that
an
much.
android. I created you.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
He was built only 2 years prior to the events of the series. To sell the ruse, Mac was given false memories of a childhood that never happened.
It is admittedly a pretty messed up scene. And it's like, if you don't date, how do you make babies? From before Mac was born, and then he decided to make Operation Overdrive. You know?
I wanted you to be like every other kid.
I'm not.
I'm a machine. I don't know why. Wait, I don't know why I love that line.
Like every other kid.
I'm not.
I'm a machine.
I'm a machine. Just the emphasis he puts on machine. Machine. It is emotional. You can hear it in his voice. He is emotional for it. It's just, it's funny hearing it out of context, you know? Mac dresses up as a robot and his dad is a mad scientist. Oh, that's a fun one. Ooh, I didn't know that one.
Suffice it to say, Mac is an emotional mess when all these truths are revealed.
Yeah, I'd imagine
Learning that
so.
everything he ever believed about his life was all a lie was pretty dark. And if that wasn't disturbing enough
the
for you,
decapitation
there's
scene.
a lovely shot of Mac's detached cyborg head to seal the deal.
Android. He's an android, not a cyborg. Cyborg means human with machine parts. Android means entirely machine. God.
Something happened to me?
I think somewhat. Maybe. I don't know how it actually works. I just pretend like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zato sacrifices himself.
Whoa, this is kind of low. Whoa. Wait. This is kind of low. This is actually, I'm not gonna lie. This is a little low. I thought I genuinely, I think this might be a top 10 moment. I actually think this might deserve a top 10. Listen, I am a Dino Fury apologist. I think this scene is poggers.
Power Rangers, Dino Fury.
Because it's good.
In the high-stakes finale to Dino Fury Season 2, the Red Ranger Zato decides to take one for the team in order to ensure the survival of the other Rangers and the world. His grim decision to sacrifice himself to destroy the Nemesis Beast is an emotional moment, just to say the least.
Oh yeah, doesn't it also like not properly work at first and then Amelia has to talk to her mom? Or am I misremembering? Is the order the other way around?
Zato's ultimate sacrifice is a scene that tugs at the heartstrings, as the Red Ranger is seemingly no more.
He's gone.
I mean, he is.
I know.
While he would come back from the dead,
man, I wish we kept this suit. This suit was fire. This suit was so good, dude. The Cosmic Fury suits were such a downgrade to this. Like, bro, it looks so cool. It looks so cool. Man.
Would come back from the dead, his reunion with his friends wouldn't last forever. Either way though, Zato's death marks a pivotal moment in the series, and a major change to the status quo for the team.
Your mission is complete, Rangers.
Rangers.
No! Not without
El Zato.
Number 16. Lord Zed's Twisted Demands.
Is this where they kidnap Kimberly and then Lord Zed shows up in the command center? Is that what this is? And he's like, hey, you have to, you know, you have to pilot the Shogun Zords or else? I don't. Here's a weird. This is a weird one because it's like I understand that it's darkest moments. It's not Cat, because like when he comes into the command center, it's after they've kidnapped Kimberly, and they're draining her of the Pink Ranger powers. The thing though is, A, this is really high on the list, and 2, I don't know, man. I like dark. It feels more like intimidating or like badass. Like fucking Zed just teleports himself into the command center. You know what I mean?
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah,
you know you
it's that
hit rock
scene.
bottom when you're forced to negotiate with the devil. Pink Ranger Kimberly was once held hostage.
There's got to be something we can.
There's got to be something we. The JDF. The JDF breath, baby. The classic.
Do Zordon. We can't lose Kimberly.
We can't lose Kimberly.
Can't lose her.
With her life force fading away, the Rangers are left with no choice but to allow Lord Zed into the command center to make a deal. Zed's demands are
not dark, more like threatening. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like a weird nitpicky decision. This is an awesome scene, and this is definitely one of the dopest moments of MMPR season 3. But like, I don't know if I consider it dark. Like, that's the weird thing, you know?
simple and wicked. The Rangers must either serve him and pilot his evil Zords, or risk letting one of their—
Wow, thank you. I never noticed how hard he exhales before. It's literally in every single one of his scenes. Go back and watch after he returns as the Green Ranger in at the end of season 1 and into season 2. And it's just something he changes.
Own perish.
You agree to pilot my new fleet of Zords and do all my evil bidding, or you can refuse my offer, in which case we can all sit around and have a jolly time watching the Pink Ranger race away.
This situation—
Maybe it is dark. Hold on. I don't remember him saying all this. Hold on a second. Maybe I... Shit, okay.
is grim enough with the original Pink Ranger's life on the line. But seeing the villain sit smugly in the Ranger's sacred sanctuary with all the cards—
I'm just saying! Why don't you just jump him? He's in the command center. Why not just jump his ass? Ain't no way he's taking 5. Tommy was almost able to take him by himself. I'm the dumbass that would have been like, you know what, guys? Back to action. And immediately just 8-ball corner pocket. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. I see the tape. Oh yeah, because is it still taped up? Did they just never replace this? I stopped looking for it after the first time it shows up. Is it still tape? Is it still tape? Or is it just how the light is reflecting?
It's in his favor.
I don't know if that's tape still.
Is just—
That's hard to tell.
Chilling.
Hi,
Number
Kokichi.
15. The truth behind Cole's—
Good pick. I like the placement of this one. Good pick. Good placement. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute, though. Hold on a second. Wait. Which do you guys pick from Wild Force? Which do you guys pick from Wild Force? This? The Rangers literally dying? Or Master Org destroying the animal, the Wild Zords? Because I feel like all 3 of those could have been in top 30. Because those are all pretty messed up. I'm just saying. Out of those three, this one because it's personal, yes. Org destroying the Zord should be higher for sure. I think the Zord scene might be higher than this. I think we're gonna see a second Wild Force. I think we're gonna see a higher Wild Force. But I like this pick and I agree with its placement. Good job.
Parents.
Good pick.
Power Rangers.
Good pick.
Wild Force. For all his life, Cole desperately wanted to know what became of his parents.
They're dead.
Tragically, what he finds is not good news.
Well, yeah, they're dead. Ew! Why are they slimy? I never understood this. Like, why are they just covered in slime? Like, I'm trying to get that kind of tentacle action. You know what I'm saying? Man, what's a bun gotta do for some tentacles around here? Jeez. Dramatic effect, true. Just like your parents! What?
What? His parents wanted him.
I wrote the script.
Close with a human named Dr. Adler. However, the medical professional became bitterly jealous of their love.
Damn.
After turning himself into a monster, Master Org put an end to his suffering by making them suffer the ultimate price.
I will have my revenge! I was no longer a weak human being. You did it. You took the seeds, didn't you? I became Master Org.
I still don't really, man, fuck this guy. Fuck this bitch. What a little bitch. They got
Cole's
Tarzan,
parents were
true.
good people who were dedicated to protecting the Earth. Unfortunately, their lives were cut short because someone they dared to call a friend let his bitterness consume him. It's a
Yeah, he was
heavy
just jelly.
storyline that made Cole's fight against evil feel a lot more painful and personal. Number 14, Kruger loses everything.
Other good pick. We talked about this before that this was probably gonna be in the top 15. Listen, top 10, I gotta wait and see what they pick. I'm at least happy this made top 15. I'm okay with this placement. Unless they fuck up top 13. And then we can talk. Incel Org, true. Yo, Master Org. Just incelling it up. So true. So true.
Power Rangers SPD. But when a shadow of his past comes back to finish him off, he faces his inner demons and fights again.
I mean, yes, he does, but this isn't part of the darkness. The darkness is just the flashback where we learned his backstory, you know? They did establish the Morpher came later. I mean, I was kidding, Belmar. I don't think he had joined SPD yet. So.
Number 13, Dayu.
Hey, whoa, a third samurai pick? Okay. You know what's crazy is I actually agree with this one too. This is a banger pick. I think people forget how shitty of a scene this is. This is actually a banger pick. This is a good pick.
Use Dark Deal with Serrator.
I always forget how it specifically goes. Is it like, she's like, I need you to save Decker and like I'll become a Nihilok, where like, what was it again? It's like, Decker's like, I'll become a half Nihilok to save myself. And she's like, yeah, we'll save Decker and I'll become a Nihilok. And then he already lost his memory, so neither of them remember each other. Isn't that what it is? Something like that?
While Nihiloks thrive on human fear and misery, Dayu is arguably more miserable than anyone on Earth. Once upon a time, she was a human that was married to Decker, but her love was fatally wounded in a house fire. Dayu was so desperate to save him that she made a deal with the Nihilok King Serrator.
I can save him for a price.
Yeah, for a price.
Simply trade your humanity for an eternity in the netherworld.
After agreeing to trade her humanity so that Decker may live, she realizes that she agreed to a terrible deal.
Absolutely.
Serrator made Decker half
She got,
Nihilok with no memory of his humanity.
That's what it was.
Dayu.
He shall live, but as a cursed half human and half Nihilok.
Yeah, that's the. It's like, man, you really monkey pawed this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like this This really got monkey pawed, you know?
With no memory of you.
What? No. You tricked me.
Yup.
Additionally, he has an unquenchable thirst for combat. Dayu, on the other hand, remembers everything. She's forced to live with the pain of losing everything she once had.
Samurai had some banger storylines. I'm just saying. Samurai could have been like an 8, 9, 10 out of 10 season. You know? I'm the biggest hater. It's better in Shinkenger. Well, of course it's better in Shinkenger. You know, things make sense in Shinkenger with this. I'm just saying, Samurai had some goodness to it. You know what I mean?
Held dear. Number 12. The end of the...
I wrote the script. I wrote the script. I wrote the script. I knew it. I just asked about this. I wrote the script. WatchMojo, you should hire me. I'll make you some banger lists. I got you. My DMs are open. Hit me up.
Wild Zords. Power Rangers Wild Force. During the season finale of Wild Force, it seemed like all the Orgs had finally been destroyed. Unfortunately, Master Org was alive, recently reached his full power, and had begun his final takeover of Earth.
Hello, Rangers.
Oops.
Remember me?
Oops. Oh yeah, isn't this the scene where they all like really awkwardly backflip into combat and they're not even close to hitting him? It's like the most cursed. Does anyone have that GIF? Does anyone have that GIF? There's like literally it's a scene of like everyone's like backflipping or jumping from really far away, and none of them are even remotely close. So stupid. Someone hit the Tekken Ogre theme. True.
His eye.
True ogre.
He's so good.
Dan's like a mile away. Yeah.
He decides to kick off his conquest.
Yeah, you guys know the one I'm talking about, right?
Miriam. Although the Wild Zords fight valiantly, it's not enough.
Nah, they got bodied, dude. They got... Oh my gosh, it's Akami! Year of the Akami! Hi, Akami. How are you? Akami, wait. Akami. Akami. Have you seen my re-debut trailer? Makela! Aliu! Alalalalalalu! I have not. Okay, hold on. Un segundo, por favor. Un segundo, por favor. Un segundo, por favor. Un segundo. Oh. It's coming. Listen, all I'm saying is, if you like twunks and some muscles, Akami, I got you. You didn't see that last bit. Less than 2 weeks! 2 weeks yesterday! New model coming! Yippee! Which means next Friday is Femboy/Twink Death. Twink Death happens next Friday, guys. Twink Death is upon us. It comes for all of us. That's why I've been hitting the gym so hard. So I've been hitting the gym so hard, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, back to darkness and all the Wild Zords eating it.
One by one, Master Org effortlessly slices them into extinction.
Falcon Sword, watch out!
Ooh. Have I seen Gojuger? I've seen the trailer for it, but Akami, you know me. I'm all the way back on Hurricaneger, and I don't have a place to watch like Sentai or Kamen Rider, and it makes me really sad because I want to consume more tokusatsu media, and I just have nowhere to watch it, and it makes me very sad. I'm a sad bunny. A legitimate place, that is. Yeah.
The end of the Zords means
It's
that the
pretty bad.
Rangers no longer have any powers or hope of protecting the world
We're
from
lying!
Master Org's terror. Seeing these sentient animal fighters fall in battle right before the Rangers' eyes made for a disturbing scene.
It is pretty mess. It's also really well handled in Gal Ranger because obviously they copied it like verbatim. But when mecha are sentient and alive and they get destroyed, man, it's messed up. Doesn't Tubi have some of the Super Sentai seasons? Yes, they have up to Deca Ranger, which is what I have on DVD as well. So it really is true. Akami is much more of a Sentai and Kamen Rider expert than I am. So you can trust them on it, okay? You can trust her.
Your wild Zords are finally extinct.
Daijujin was sentient. Yeah, but Daijujin's a piece of shit. Fuck Daijujin. All my homies hate Daijujin. He wanted them to kill Burai out the get-go. You know? Oh my god. All my homies hate Daijujin.
Human race will be gone as well.
Number 11, Imperious's Dark Wish.
Is this the episode where all the color is gone? Right? Yeah, okay. This is a good pick. I'm down for this pick. I think this is a decent pick. There was a giant middle finger. That's funny.
Power Rangers.
Literal
Mystic
darkest,
Force.
true.
The Mystic Force Rangers learned the hard way that they should never stop appreciating what they have. After winning their fair share of matchups,
Whoa,
they become
fair
overly
share.
dependent on using their magic and keep looking for mystical shortcuts. Sadly, their laziness costs them dearly when the vile Imperious takes advantage of their powers to make an evil wish.
Whoa. An evil witch. Whoa. An evil wish. That's crazy. I recently discovered they put some of the Power Ranger seasons on Tubi. I think I've said this a few times now. I think you came in later, Ironhide. Just watch it on YouTube. Nothing against Tubi. Tubi also has a lot of seasons that I've watched on there because I just the convenience of a streaming service rather than plugging in a DVD player. Just watch it on YouTube on Power Rangers official YouTube channel. They have all the way up through Ninja Steel, you know? It's not the same, but it's not a plant teaching the Rangers. I still haven't seen Maji Rangers, so you got me.
I grant you one wish. Oh, I'm gonna regret this.
Yeah.
I wish there were never Mystic Force Power Rangers.
No, no, no.
The villain changes reality so that the Power Rangers never came to their hometown of Briarwood. As a result, all the good magic and color is sucked away. The city is left at the mercy of the darkness.
It's a good episode. I dunk on Mystic Force a lot for like random things. This isn't one of them. I think this was a great. Was it a two-parter or was it just one episode? I feel like this was a two-parter.
Worst of all, our heroes are powerless. All they have is the memories of their old lives and the knowledge they caused all this by taking their magic for granted.
Ooh.
Well, it has to be perfect.
Two-parter, I think.
Big?
That's what I thought.
Not too big. And I want a cake.
Number 10, Alex.
I wrote this list. I literally said earlier that I didn't want this on the list. I mean, I understand why it is. I just didn't want it here. It's not a bad pick. It's not a bad pick. It's just like a, oh, of course, duh. You know, too high? I think so. Too late, yeah. Nostalgia bait? Yeah, I would have put it earlier. I think too high.
Struck down.
Too high
Power
sounds
Rangers
right.
Time Force. Time Force is undeniably one of the most mature seasons of the show.
Crazy.
It cemented its role as a
Wild.
serious series from day one.
That's insane.
At the very beginning of the series, Alex was the original Red Time Force Ranger and Pink Ranger Jen's fiancé. He's tasked with bringing in the mutant warlord Rancic.
God, Rancic was so cool, man. Rancic was like Wolverine, but he had metal spikes everywhere and like the bone blades and like... Man, that's freaking dope. Destruction of Terra Venture might be one.
In the season
I can see
premiere,
that.
The two clash, but Rancic comes out on top and viciously strikes Alex in the back. He lies in his fiance's arms and entrusts her to finish the mission he would never get to complete. For longtime fans, the sight of a Red Ranger dying
in the first episode, I understand why it's there,
was incredibly intense and depressing.
Especially in the first
Alex
episode.
would eventually come back due to time travel, his relationship with Jen was never the same.
Alex?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
We didn't get to know Alex much, and Alex came back alive. That's why I'm like, I think it should be lower, because yes, it does set precedence of like Time Force being a air quotes serious season, but that's always my like my frustration with it, if that makes sense.
Just like me.
Yeah.
You're alive!
Number 9.
Good pick. I was hoping this would be on the list. Good pick. Very good pick. This is the one where Sky ends up crying and then the monster escapes in his tears, which is bro. Listen, I wish someone would make me cry like that. What the heck?
Murloc toys with Sky. Power Rangers SPD. Murloc is essentially treated like the Hannibal Lecter of the Power Rangers franchise. Since he has
Isn't it he's literally just a serial killer and he uses reflections to like jump around to murder people? Wasn't that what it was? He was a serial killer. He cries, what a bitch. Damn, that's crazy. That's oh, that's crazy.
He has the ability to travel through reflective surfaces. He's kept locked away in a remote facility. But Murloc gets a visitor when Blue Ranger Sky needs information on a fugitive.
Yep.
A visitor. What a rare treat.
This isn't a social visit.
Not a social visit, he says. Yeah, sure, whatever you say, Sky.
Ask you some questions.
The villain agrees to give up vital info if the hero recounts his saddest memory. Reluctantly, Sky tells the story of how his Red Ranger father didn't come home alive one day.
You fought.
Yeah, I can't imagine why. I like his voice actor.
It was his last
Sounds pretty
battle.
cool. Damn, what a cool, like, busted up helmet. It just looks cool, you know?
I never saw him again.
Once the hero sheds a single tear, Murloc escapes his cell through the—
That smirk, dude, it's crazy because it's all just CGI. The face doesn't actually move. But then, like, it's slowly like, what a bitch. What an absolute bitch. And then just, he's gone.
Through the tear's
So
reflection.
dope.
What makes this scene worse in hindsight is the fact that the villain slayed Sky's father. Murloc literally capitalized on the pain he caused to escape and hurt even more people.
Wow, that's crazy.
Number 8. Trakina.
Hey, I called this one.
Goes too far.
Yeah, of course.
Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. After gaining more power, the big bad Trakina completely snaps and orchestrates a ruthless attack on the peaceful city of Terra Venture.
Welcome back, Terra Venture.
Welcome back, Terra Venture. This is all the Stingwingers become suicide bombers. It was really messed up. The Unalive army, yeah. That was pretty mess. Damn.
Not only does she directly assault the colony with her ship, but she attaches bombs to her Stingwingers to blow up anything they come in contact with. They go on to destroy or seriously damage both structures and Megazord.
Yeah, they killed the blue, the red, and like the carrier Zords. And in Lost Galaxy and Gingaman, these are sentient things. These are alive. So it's even more, it's like the same severity of like the Wild Zords and Wild Force being destroyed. You know, it's pretty messed up. Whew. That shit's crazy.
The Megazords! They've been destroyed!
Ooh, they're dead.
Even her loyal general Villamax is disgusted by her carelessness. What makes this invasion even more horrifying is how closely it parallels other real-world tragedies. Scenes like this show that there are villains that will go to truly disturbing lengths to beat the Rangers. Number 7.
I feel like that ended really fast. Maybe they were like, in post, they were like, don't talk about this. Don't talk about this right now. Won't PRC die? I think they only say it like a couple times throughout. Die has such like a really like negative connotation to it, but they do like in some of the later ones. Yeah.
Ransic's hatred. Power Rangers, Time Force.
This is
despite
Ransic's actual backstory, right? Not Fricks's.
A kids show? Time Force was not.
Oh, and it's his speech that they had to censor because of 9/11. I do remember this.
Afraid to tackle heavy subjects like prejudice. The audience eventually learns that hatred is why the main villain Rancic became a criminal. As it turns out, he was born as a mutant due to a random accident.
And as the world above dreamed of perfect DNA, their nightmare, a mutant, was born.
Yeah! Bro, first of all, what a killer shot. It's like the opposite of Terminator coming like with the thumbs up going like down into the lava, and instead it's like the hand shooting out like I live.
Society rejected Rancic.
Man, he
solely
crushed
because
it.
he looked different. Since he couldn't bear
True.
to live in a world that wouldn't accept him, he decides to raise an army of his own kind. to
Fun
make
horror
humans
monster movie.
suffer
Yeah.
for rejecting him.
I gathered every other wretched creature and formed an army of criminals that terrorize the city.
Ew. It made like a sound. Like as it like onto his head. Ew. Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again.
Criminals that terrorize.
Ew.
The villains
Gross.
of this season only exist because society wasn't willing to give them a chance. While Power Ranger Big Bad
Genuinely good pick. Genuinely good pick. This is Time Force's third entry. Samurai has had 3. Lost Galaxy has had 2. I would imagine Kendrick's Dying is going to be on here as well. So we'll probably see that still. And we haven't talked about the Magna Defender. I think Lost Galaxy is probably going to win unless RPM comes out of nowhere. You know?
Bads don't all.
You don't think this is top 5? It's hard to say. You know, if it's a top 10 moment for sure, but there's like other ones where I'm like, I think are better. Like Zordon, like Andrew's having to kill Zordon, Dr. K's backstory, Kendrick's dying, the Magna Defender's backstory, and him dying. There's a few, you know.
Always get extensive backstories. We definitely understood why Rance
Command Center being destroyed in Turbo, maybe, or the end of MMPR season 1, even.
was so.
Because that was pretty dark too.
Number 6, Trini's death.
What happened to the sound? Wait, hold on a second.
Was so evil. Number 6, Trini's death.
What happened to the sound?
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, once and always. Following the tragic.
What the heck? Was it just for that?
Real-life passing of Yellow Ranger actress.
Editing mistake, I would imagine.
The Mighty Morphin
I don't like this. I don't like this being this high because I'm pretty sure most people did not like this. And I'm pretty sure this was negatively received by most fans of Power Rangers. Because there wasn't any build up to it. It just kind of felt like, well, we need Trini to die because Tui Trang passed away. So
30th anniversary special finally addresses the fate of her character Trini. Shockingly, a robotic version of Rita Repulsa strikes her down with an energy blast in battle.
Yeah.
It's not the first time a Ranger has ever died in a fight, but it is the first time that we ever see this Rita ever kill one on screen.
Yeah, it's like it's not dark. You know what I mean? I think this probably does deserve a top 30 slot, but a top 10 slot feels really high for this. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Goodbye, tree.
Yeah, that's literally the whole scene of her dying. She takes the shot, she like floats off to like kind of off the cliff and then explodes.
Kwan, if anyone needs me, I'll be in the dark dimension planning my revenge.
In fact, the special is also the first time Mighty Morphin even uses the word kill. Trini's death doesn't just seal the character's fate, but also shows how repulsive—
I think those are the Lightning Collection figures too, which is really, really funny to me. Man, who knew the Rangers were full of bombs? They're full of pies. From a pie factory. Right? 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 They're pies? Okay. Thank goodness.
Goes down a much more lethal path. All in all, it's a moment that undeniably shifts this franchise into a much darker direction.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Okay. I'm kind of okay with this. But like, I don't know, man. Number 6, Trini dying. I'm okay with it being top 30, but 6 feels too high. I don't know. You know?
The Power Rangers lose their base. Power Rangers Turbo.
If they include like the whole episode where they have to sacrifice the Zords, the weapons first, and then the command center goes, I agree.
Mentors are away.
Because it's a whole ass long episode of them just getting their asses kicked. Are those figures expensive? They weren't when they first came out. They were like 15, 20 bucks a pop.
The devious Divatox orders her troops
The
to
devious
attack the power
Divatox.
chamber.
Guys, I'm losing my mind. Guys, I'm gonna crash out. Guys, I'm gonna fucking crash out. Oh no.
Really wanna know when we attack?
Yeah.
We attack.
Also, whatever you say.
The Rangers attempt to fight back against the continuous forces. Unfortunately, they're grossly outnumbered.
Oh, it's crazy.
In the end,
Imagine that.
the unthinkable happens when Divatox blows—
Who the hell is this guy? Does this dude ever come back? Does anyone know who this is? Who is this? Vanilla Ice, get out of here. Get out! I have no idea. Evil Brother Strawberry Flame, that's crazy. What about what was it? Was it Chocolate Thunder? Is that what it was? I can't even remember. Brodon? That's crazy. He's never seen after this. It's just such a weird shot, you know? He's an emissary from Dark Spectre. I think he is. You know? That's the cousin. I guess
blows up
so.
the power chamber. The Rangers thankfully survive the tremendous explosion.
Bye-bye. And just the...
However,
his name is dropped plotline. You got
doesn't
me.
make the whole sequence any less intense.
Look at the actor from Halloween
and
Town
it's
too.
painful to see the normally bright and
Halloween
majestic power
Town.
chamber darkened and
Show me what you
torn apart
got.
bit by bit.
I
Up
like
to
what you
this
got.
point, Divatox wasn't a very effective villain, but her destruction of the power chamber cemented her place in franchise evil history.
It's so ironic too, because I hear so many people talk about like, man, the Turbo Rangers after the power transfer were so freaking weak. And like, how could they lose to Divatox? This, that, and the third. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like if Tommy was still in charge, if Kat, Tanya, and Adam were still there, I don't know. I don't know. It could have happened the same exact way. People also talk about how the Turbo team lost to Divatox. How about the Mighty Morphin team minus Aisha losing to Goldar and Rito? How about that? No one wants to talk about that. That is true. Nobody ever talks about it. And I would say arguably they lost harder because Goldar and Rito stole the Zeo crystal at the time. And the only reason that Rito and Goldar dropped the Zeo crystal was plot. Did Johnny Young Bosch want to stay? Yes. Johnny Young Bosch and Nakia Baris both wanted to stay. And Catherine Sunderland and Jason David Frank both were like, we're done. So, but they decided since those two were leaving to just replace everybody. Yeah. It's weird.
Number 4, Magna Defenders Past.
Okay, there it is. There's the number 3, Lost Galaxy, which we kind of expected. So now it's tied with Samurai. Yeah. I feel bad for JYB, but he's had such a good career. Yeah, for sure.
Power Rangers Lost Galaxy.
I mean, he's a badass, you know? I figured this would be top 3. Well, it's his past, not him dying. Because him dying, I would also say, is like, this is a fucked up thing. This is number 4. Magna Defender dying, Kendrick's dying, Dr. K. That's what it should be. Those should be the next 3. IMHO, those are the next 3. Magna Defender dying, Kendrick's dying, Dr. K's passed. That's it. And then it's a GG.
But
predict why. And I'm sure people will just say the emotional connection was stronger. This is a change they made from Ginga Man. And I still kind of like play around with not understanding why. Bull Black and Ginga Man, like the same exact backstory. But instead of Zika being his son, it's his brother. So I was always kind of like, why did they make that change? Like Zika was his little brother. And I think the idea was they were making Bull Black younger. And that was in the Sentai. I never really understood the change to make it his son. Hi, how are you? I'm not too bad. Welcome in, Ruby Rose. I don't get it. I don't know. Oh. No, he was the perfect team player. You take that back right now. Magna Defender did nothing wrong. Who's the VA? I forgot their name.
It's a number 3, Kendrick's Sacrifice.
Okay, I'm 1 for 1. I'm 1 for 1. I'm 1 for 1. I'm 1 for 1.
Power Rangers Lost Galaxy.
1 for 1.
No matter how much time has passed since the original Pink Galaxy Ranger Kendrick's demise,
yeah,
it never gets less tragic.
No, it does not.
And I've got to destroy it forever.
Kendricks!
Ooh.
No! Kendricks!
During a tense battle, the heinous Psycho Pink unleashes a deadly storm.
God, this is such a cool scene. Even now, going back and watching this is so freaking cool. If you've not seen In Space and Lost Galaxy, you deserve, like, it's like this. Oh my God, man. Being able to go from MMPR seasons 1, 2, 3 into Zeo into Turbo and then going into Space and Lost Galaxy, because In Space definitely feels like the finale. And then Lost Galaxy feels like the epilogue or the sequel. Like, wait. You know how we got 3 amazing John Wick movies? And so many people were like, we don't need a John Wick 4. That's fine. And then we got John Wick 4 and it actually ended up being a banger. That's how Lost Galaxy feels. Oh my gosh. Although I don't think Lost Galaxy is better than In Space, but still.
That threatens to wipe out Cassie and all
great.
of Terra Venture.
Great freaking.
Kendricks rushes in and silences the storm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, her heroic deed comes at the cost of her life.
I'm okay. I'll always be with you. Oh, it's be here, not be with you.
Was made because
damn! I almost had it.
Who played the Ranger was undergoing treatment for leukemia.
Well, that's crazy. I had no. Guys, did you know? Guys, did you know? Kendrick's actor They were undergoing leukemia treatment. Whoa. That's crazy. Man, next you're going to tell me that an early prototype of Resident Evil 4 turned into Devil May Cry. Man. That's crazy. That's wild. I'm glad she beat leukemia. Me too. She threw her hands in one, true. Kamen Rider Kiva's chains aren't real chains. That's crazy.
It was great to hear that she recovered in real life and was able to return to the show.
I knew you'd make it here. Kendricks!
Bro, I don't know about you. They undersold the hell out of this hug. Bro, if I thought my friend was dead and they were fighting to save the galaxy with me, and I get to the end of the journey and my friend comes back to life, ain't no way I'm tackling the shit out of them. We are both eating dirt. We are on the ground. I am sobbing my goddamn eyes out. It is on site. It is a tackle hug. Yeah, absolutely. They're fucking popping a rib. You know? Rib popped. Done.
You don't know how many times I wished you'd come back. I missed you.
But until Vernon recovered,
Man.
her character's death served as a bleak dose of reality that not everyone comes back from a battle alive. Number 2. Zordon's death.
No! I knew they were going to put this in here. That means the Magna Defender's death isn't here. It's going to be Dr. K. It's going to be Dr. K as number 1. I should have assumed that it was Zordon's death instead. I was just so like, oh, Magna Defender's death is so... Because, let's be real, I would have picked the Magna... Wait, that means Magna Defender's death isn't number 1, because number 1's got to be Dr. K. Number 1 has to be Dr. K. Bro, Magna Defender death scene lost to the fucking samurai scene of them not being humans? Of contemplating it? That's gotta be a joke. That's gotta be a goddamn joke. Mike's death doesn't even make it.
Power Rangers in Space.
Goddamn
During the
joke.
season finale of In Space,
Oh.
the struggle between good and evil.
What's with Dr. K? The episode is called Dr. K. You learn about her backstory and that she created the big bad villain of the season that ended up destroying like 99% of the world because she wanted to go outside. She was like a child prisoner in like an experimental think tank for really, really smart children. And she literally just never got to have a life. They just forced her to do stuff. So, if Magna Defender's death is number 1 and not Dr. K, we riot. Because Dr. K's background is way, way darker.
Escalated to an all-out war.
Can you imagine just wanting to go outside? All she wanted was a Pepsi. She just wanted a Pepsi. She just wanted a Pepsi, guys. All she wanted was a Pepsi. And she wanted a Pepsi so bad that she created an all-knowing, super powerful super virus. And they didn't let her put in like the control measure to it, and it ended up destroying the world. She's responsible for like, it's like 7 billion people dying because of it. That's wild, man. That's crazy.
Or throughout the universe, all the forces of good were left struggling to survive. Longtime Ranger mentor Zordon says the universe
Pepsi
can
Snickers.
be saved if his energy.
You're not you and
is
you're
shattered.
hungry.
Only the good energy from my tube can destroy
I
the
guess.
forces of evil.
But Zordon, what's going to happen to you?
I will be gone, but my spirit will forever live in all that is good.
Unfortunately, the only person around to do it
Ugh.
is the Red Ranger Andros. After agonizing over what needs.
It is unfortunate that like, obviously this scene has to be in a top 5, and I think it just wasn't in my mind because I'm so used to it already being talked about that I just didn't mention it. But yeah, it's like this is always a guaranteed top 5 slot because like losing Zordon after 4 seasons, or I'm sorry, 7 seasons because you include the 2 extras of MMPR, or 6 seasons. In Space is 6, Lost Galaxy 7. It's like it's like the slot you can never take away, you know? It's like, here's top 5, but one of them's always guaranteed as this.
Needs to be done. The hero agrees to take Zordon out. A reluctant blow from Andros marks the end of an era.
Man, Ecliptor deserved better. I'm not calling it dark, but heroically tragic. Yeah. Man, Ecliptor deserved better. Ecliptor deserved better. I'm just saying.
Not only did Zordon help many young adults become heroic warriors,
man,
but the fans at home spent 6 seasons with him.
Yeah.
Unlike most Ranger deaths, Zordon's demise was permanent.
Not technically. Not technically. Because of how spoilers happen. Not technically, but
before we continue, be sure to subscribe.
No.
Notify your settings and intentionally on notifications.
Okay, it's Dr. K.
Number 1.
Yep.
Dr. K unintentionally starts an apocalypse.
I mean, this is the clear de facto number 1 answer. You know, this is the clear de facto number 1 answer. I think anybody that says otherwise, just either you didn't watch RPM or you didn't watch RPM. You know? Cause like this is so obvious, you know? She literally creates Mad Max like universe because, you know, she wants to just go outside and have a Pepsi. No, Magna Defender. I am actually genuinely shocked the Magna Defender's death is not considered a top 30. Magna Defender's death not being top 30 is insane to me. Because that scene is nuts. Yeah, she creates Skynet. There you go. Yeah, Magna Defender not being, like, his death not being top 30 is insane.
Power Rangers RPM. Since RPM is set in a world where a sentient computer virus was responsible for eliminating most of the human population.
Yeah, it's like 99% of the world's population is gone. And the only city that's not state, not country, city is this small city in the middle of nowhere.
This season's mere existence is pretty dark.
I am vengeance. Your world is now my world, and your time is now over.
But nothing could have prepared fans for the reveal of how the world got this way. Power Ranger mentor Dr. K reveals that she was a child prodigy
protected by a dome, yeah. Day of Lavos type stuff, yeah.
Can I go outside?
Outside? Sorry, honey. You're still very, very allergic to the sun.
Yeah, they literally... They kidnapped Dr. K from like a hugely young age. Like she was like 5 or 6 or something like that. Kidnapped her, kept her in this think tank and lied to her entire life. Being like, you're allergic to the sun. Like you can't go outside. It's too dangerous out there. You're still sick. Like, yeah, literally off the street. They just snatched her. Yep, and gaslit her. That's why it's like when you learn about Dr. K's background, it's like such a no-brainer that going into her creating the big bad for the season and then not being able to stop him because they stopped her. It's like, man.
Maybe next year.
Maybe
Now don't forget
next
to make your
year.
birthday wish.
You do have a wish, don't you?
In an attempt to escape the agency that had imprisoned her, she created a virus to disrupt.
What was it called again? Was it Alphabet Soup? Is that the name of the organization? Was Alphabet Soup? Yes? Okay. I was trying to remember correctly.
Their system. But when Dr. K's plans are interrupted, her creation escapes out into the world.
Yeah.
You have to let me install the firewall to stop it! Our vengeance will spread beyond Alphabet Soup! No!
Yep.
I just wanted to go outside! No! Please! It could infect the entire world!
She has to live with the knowledge that many lives,
Man.
including the loved ones of some of her Rangers, were lost because she wanted freedom.
It is such a messed up thing because, like, obviously it's not her fault, but it is her fault and it's still messed up. You know what I mean?
Is there a dark Power Rangers moment we missed? Let us know in the comments.
Magna Defender. Okay. Dark moments they missed. Here, let's man. Let me let me notepad. Magna Defenders. Death. Tanaya kidnap. The Ninja Ranger finale got a bit dark. You mean Ninja Storm? Time to make a list. I mean, I'm gonna do. What do you guys think they missed? Mike's death in the Lost Galaxy? We can say Mike's death. Mike's death. Lost Galaxy. RPM. What else we got? Lost Galaxy. Who else died? Corona getting brainwashed. We got that already. That was like number 25. It was just super low on the list. Animus dying? Nah, he deserved that. That wasn't dark. He deserved it. Zenaku's backstory? I don't think it was darker than what we saw. Cole's parents' death, that was on the list already. Megaforce Silver's backstory. I would care more about Megaforce Silver's backstory if he didn't like show up like an episode before they gave us that backstory. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was gonna say Animus definitely deserved to get punked. Billy saying goodbye to the Rangers. Dark for a different reason. Ooh, dark for a different reason. That's tough. Billy almost dying? Wait, when did Billy almost die? I'm gonna need some context on this one. What do you mean? What do you mean? When? Jason, Trini, and Zach leaving? I don't think that's dark. That's just sad. The Psycho Ranger saga. I mean, it needs to be a specific moment. It can't just be like this entire arc, because like that's not fair. Destruction of the Mega Voyager. The party was aging too fast? Nah, Billy was already gone by then. Billy the actor was already gone by then. Ugh. The Tommy Dream. I don't like that one for dark though. I like it. Let me just look at the seasons. Power Rangers seasons. Let's just look at the seasons. Hold on. Zoom this out. Obviously, we've got Mighty Morphins 1 through 3. I think we got the moments for Mighty Morphin already. You know. I want to say Green Ranger breaking into the Megazord. Summer's Butler dying. Good pick. Summer's Butler dying. Good pick. RPM. Good pick. Good pick. Wait. I think we can sum this up into Ranger series episodes, because Scott's brother dying in RPM. Yeah, exactly. See, same brain cell. So I think we'll just say Ranger series episodes in RPM. I agree with that. What's his name for Operation Overdrive? I don't know who you're referring to. Mac? Because they talked about Mac already. Mac was in there. Kruger's entire planet and wife was killed. That was in there. Yep, that was in there. Ninja Storm for Lothor. What for Lothor specifically? Yeah, curious. It was in the list. We talked about it for a while. I just brain locked. Yeah, and so was the Kruger one. Kruger's backstory was also in there. It's like you guys didn't even watch the video. Watching Megaforce? Damn. I'm gonna be real. These are like the only 4 that I could think about like adding in there. Was Tanaya's kidnapping during Dylan's backstory though? I can't remember. Or is that a whole separate episode? Because I could almost say like that's part of the Ranger series episodes. The Shaman and Lightspeed Rescue being turned to dust by Diabolica. Lothar was the one responsible for the death of Hunter and Blake's parents. Yeah, but that's like... You need like a specific moment. If they showed that in the show, I would agree. Was being told his father was going to die. Yeah, but he didn't die. He didn't die. Ninja Storm Red trying to conquer his fears. Yes, the Zords getting wrecked was actually the first one. The Thunder Zords getting destroyed. Ninja Steel was the darkest moment of the franchise. No. I don't like Ninja Steel. Ninja Steel makes me sad. It made me sad. It made me sad. Previous Shinkenger Samurai Rangers dying in the castle. It's like, what about the Thunder Zords? That was the first pick. That was the first thing. Unless you're someone who dislikes dads, damn. I like dads. I like dads. You know? Curse of the Cobra. I don't know if that's dark. Like, cause I'm trying to think of like dark moments that deserve to be on there. You know what I mean? Deserves to be on there. I think that might be it. I think that might be it, guys. I think we might be like, I think we might have cooked. I think we might have cooked with this. This feels like a pretty good list. Add these in, maybe replace a couple others, like the Rangers almost becoming Nilox, so they could go to the underworld. I think that's it. Titanium Cobra tattoo doesn't count. I don't think it's a top 30. I think the deal with Captain Mitchell is, I think that is a top 30 dark moment. But like him having the tattoo and then having to go get it like dealt with. Ivan Ooze invading the command center on the list. The only reason I say no is because it's more like, I always look at it like comedic now, because like when I go back and think of it, it's like, think of all the things I've missed. The Black Plague, the Spanish Inquisition, the Brady Bunch reunion. I can't not think of that. I can't not think of that, you know? It's such a fun scene, I agree. Hey, take care, Juliana. Take care, bye-bye. I think we cooked. I think I would have added these 4 in there to some capacity and then maybe removed a couple others and changed the order. But I'm gonna be real, this is a way better list on WatchMojo's part than I thought it was gonna be. All right, let's say losing to Thunder Zords at number 30 just shows how far the series has come. I saw that show live as a kid and boy was it terrifying. True. Something that Javi getting is, oh yeah, I'm so shocked they didn't talk about this. Spoilers for Cosmic Fury. I would have thrown this on the list. Javi loses an arm in Cosmic Fury, which was wild. As much as like Cosmic Fury had some misses, this was a wild like way. Yeah, he lost like his whole arm. Literally the whole arm. It's crazy. Yeah, Javi losing his arm. Well, not chopped off. He used like a staff that had like a huge energy feedback and it like evaporated his arm. And that was on the first episode of Cosmic. Yeah, that's crazy. Trini's death in Once and Always will always be one of the most dreadful scenes throughout the Power Rangers franchise. Dreadful? What do they mean by that? I'm so strange. After Vernon left Lost Galaxy, the show still listed her as part of the cast so they could pay for her treatment. Oh, yeah, I remember. We talked about that. Zordon's death, Thunder Zord's destruction, Wild Zord's destructions, Magna Defender's backstory, Lord Draken's backstory. I mean, Draken's backstory is cheating. That's just a what if scenario. RPM was geared towards kids despite the messed up plotline and post-apocalyptic world. That's RPM was such a funny thing. For those of you that don't know, RPM was supposed to be Disney's last soiree with Power Rangers, and before they got the footage for Go Onger, the showrunners literally were like, hey, we're gonna give you a crazy post-apocalyptic story. It's gonna be dark with serious, you know, plot lines about the characters and stuff like that. And then they got the footage for Go Onger and they were like, oh, my bad. Ooh. What's really wild is that In Space Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue, Time Force, and Wild Force address some real adult issues. Some of it's ridiculously dark for a kid's show. True. Every time Kendrick's death is brought up, the last line of the Evil Rangers list always rings in my head. Psycho Pink managed to do what no other villain on the list managed to do. She destroyed a Power Ranger. What? Ransik? Well, I mean, I was gonna say Ransik technically did too. Who else technically did? What are the Rangers that died? Here, do what you want. Yes and no. Because like RPM is a cult favorite, but it did garbage viewership wise. Not ratings, viewership wise. And it did garbage in toy sales because Disney put no advertising budget into it. You know what I mean? The entire season of Cosmic Fury where Ollie has to fight against everybody because he's brainwashed. Time Kimberly broke Tommy's heart from a letter. I don't think that's dark. That's just sad. Stuck it in a bad time slot. True. Magnificent backstory. Honorable mention: the entire Earth swallowed up into a black hole in the Super Dino Charge. Oh, damn. Oh yeah, with the Dark Energy stuff. Meanwhile, Super Sentai is like, hold my beer. I mean, sometimes. I mean, like, I think this is, like, surprisingly, I think this is a not shit list. Surprisingly, I would say this is, like, not a hot garbage list. There's one or two that I probably would have taken off of here, like the Samurai Rangers almost becoming Nylox so they could go rescue Emily. But, like, that didn't really need to be there. I don't love this one either. The Trent one, you know? 8 out of 10. Yeah, like good picks, bad ordering. What's the next list? Oh. What is the next list? Hold on.
She doesn't.
What is the next list?
Why did the women of Nagpur feel the need?
I hit pause 3 times. Jesus, why did that take so long to pause? Watch Mojo Power Rangers. Let's find out. It is... What are we watching next time? Top 20 most evil Power Rangers. Top 20 Power Rangers couples. Top 20 Power Rangers fails. What is with Tommy's face here? What is with Tommy's face? Why did they do that? What did they do to my boy Tommy? Wait, that's crazy. Tommy being a Red Ranger is a fail. I guess we'll have to find out next time. Top 30 coolest Power Ranger outfits. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Top 10 best Power Ranger allies. Ooh, the Moon Guardian from Mystic Force? Best? Ooh, I don't know about that one, Chief. Found you on YouTube, saw the Power Rangers videos, and it reignited my love for it. Hell yeah! We actually just finished up reacting to the top 30 darkest moments on Power Rangers. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And I think we'll do 20 evil and 20 Ranger couples or 20 evil and 20 Ranger fails next time. Because we've got lots to react to still. Let me head back to my room. Whip. Yippee! Top 20 evil Rangers is my pick. I agree. I think that'll be a good one for next time. I'm down for that for next time. I think it'll be fun. But Nugget, thanks for the follow. The last week in this room too. Oh, right. Next week is the last week that we'll be here in the room. Right. That's right. Oh, that'll be interesting. Yeah. Now I was gonna talk about this later, but then I realized I don't really have a later, since tomorrow's stream is going to be probably going right into Goose Goose Duck, because hey guys, surprise, I am streaming tomorrow's collab of Goose Goose Duck. Hi Crab, thanks for the raid. Yeah, so I'm part of a Goose Goose Duck collab. Wait, let me pull up the list of people. Hold on. I have it. With Altus, Athena, Fuchan, Malum, Mary, Nayu, Nick, me, Tyga, Zanny, and Zephyr. So is that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Why do we have an uneven number? I wonder why we have an uneven number. So I'm playing Goose Goose Duck tomorrow with those people. We're starting at 7 p.m. CST. So we're gonna be starting 2 hours earlier than we started today's stream. But yeah, a lot of people, a lot of great people. Some of them it's gonna be my first time hanging out with them. Very excited. It's a twice in 1 week with Ryzar, since we had Ryzar on the stream on Tuesday where we did baking, which was super fun. If you haven't had a chance, go check that out. But yeah, guys, next week is going to be the last week of Femboy Roy. It's the last week for Twink Roy. Next Friday will be Twink Death. So I hope you guys look forward to that. Now, I'm going to say this because I don't know if I'm going to have time to talk about it specifically tomorrow. And I do want to mention it now to all my Power Rangers fans out there. Since next week is the last week that I will be streaming looking like this before I take a small break to prepare. On Monday, I am gonna do an updated conversation / definitive Power Rangers series tier list. I know it's been a while since we've done one. There's always conversations about it. There's always discussions about it. People are always asking what's my favorite season, what's my least favorite season, how do I feel about this, how do I feel about that. We're gonna sit down, and before I retire this model forever, we're gonna put together one last Power Rangers tier list. I invited Kane to join me. I don't know if he's free, unfortunately, but we're gonna see if he feels like joining. So that'll be great if he does. If not, then it will be you and I chat, and we're gonna have a great time together. We're gonna go put together our amazing tier list, and we'll go from there. So but yeah, guys, thank you again for hanging out. I really do appreciate the support. I really do appreciate it. Let us find someone to raid, shall we? Hi, Chat Roy. Also, yay, 07 to Twink Roy. True. Oh, guys, Ruben is playing Tekken because I think he's going to be participating in the Heavenly's Tekken tournament. And I've been trying to give him some like advice and tips and stuff, which has been fun. So let's give him some hype and some love as he learns Tekken. I'm a big fan of Tekken. I love playing Tekken. So let's go ahead and raid Ruben. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Guys, if you want to participate in the raid, use the first raid command that looks like it didn't pop up. ? And most of the viewership isn't in the raid? What is happening? Is Twitch just having a hard time right now? Sorry, I missed the stream, but take it. Yeah, no worries. What happened? The viewership like half the viewership disappeared in the raid. What the heck? That's crazy. I don't know what happened. Who broke it? I have no idea. I guess Twitch just doing Twitch things. Can I try and do it? It's morphin' time from Twink to Twunk. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know if Ruben's about that life. I don't know if Ruben's about that life, you know what I'm saying? But either way, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I really do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow for Goose Goose Duck, and then back on Monday for Power Rangers tier list, and then back next Friday for the final Twink Roy stream. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye.